Sneak preview, not this year.
No.
But will they be able to win a title with him during his run with the purple and gold? We'll talk about that coming up next. Sua Cravens is here in for Ireland. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
If you're tired of hearing scary ads about the IRS, Tax Relief Advocates wants you to know you don't have to be afraid. No matter what challenging life situation you're facing while owing 10 or even hundreds of thousands in back taxes to the IRS, we have a solution. TRA has already negotiated over $1.5 billion in taxes owed by over 180,000 struggling taxpayers since 2017, earning over 1,000 5-star Google reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Generous tax debt forgiveness programs are currently available that can end your tax nightmare and may reduce or eliminate what you owe the IRS. If you're facing collections or an audit, don't lose hope. Act now to check what tax relief you may qualify for. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-583-4890. 800-583-4890. Again, that's 800-583-4890. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland and Mason.
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
even sound
Mason
right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
No, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
All right, I got you, babe. This is Sonny and Cher, and we're playing this because Cher had a spectacular moment last night.
And it's Groundhog's Day. That's really why we're playing it. Because in the movie Groundhog Day.
Okay, so it's both things.
Yes.
It can be both things at once.
Yeah, two things can be true at the same time.
So, so anyways, it's Groundhog's Day, and I am not a particularly big fan of that movie. I do think that the Groundhog should be respected. Punxsutawney Phil. It is their whole economy. Their GDP is a rodent.
Who cares? Punxsutawney fraud.
It's
more
a
like
tradition.
No, it's a tradition that doesn't matter.
It's a tradition.
It's a front. Those Punxsutawney Phil handlers just say whatever they want to say and cause winner or not winner. It doesn't matter. Whatever Phil says doesn't matter. I've been so frustrated with the idea of Groundhog Day. It's the stupidest holiday.
That is such a weird thing to get worked up about, too.
It's the
kinda
stupidest
comes and
holiday,
goes.
and they try to make you believe in it.
Not
I know it
really.
doesn't matter here in California because we don't have winter, and
Right.
so it doesn't really matter at all.
Apparently it's going to be 90 this week. We have
It
all
was
summer.
blazing hot yesterday.
But there's 6 more weeks of winter because Punxsutawney Fraud
that
said there
officially-
was.
Did Phil say there's 6 more?
Yeah, sure.
See a
Phil
shadow,
doesn't say
didn't see a
anything.
shadow.
His handlers speak for him.
Right.
And his handlers are corrupt.
There's corruption in Punxsutawney.
Yes.
Here's the thing. It's a weird thing to get worked up about, Em, but I like it. Just wind her up, and she'll go after Punxsutawney Phil.
That's my role, and I have had these feelings about Punxsutawney Phil for a very long
they
time.
sound very passionate.
Yeah.
But I know it doesn't matter.
I think we need traditions. We need traditions.
Stupid traditions that involve a
Even
rodent?
stupid ones, yes.
We
Even
kick
stupid
the
ones.
pole before we walk
By the
over
way,
to the Coliseum.
Easter, there's a bunny.
Okay, so Mace, why don't you create
It's a
some sort of rodent-esque thing for the football season, and whether or not the Rams will have a good season, you can say, hey, we're going to have the L.A. rodent, the L.A. rat, that decides whether or not the Rams will have 10 wins or not. Let's do that.
The L.A. River Rat.
It has as much to do with winter as Punxsutawney Fraud does.
The LA Rat, I think, is Morales, isn't he?
Oh, God. Chris, I didn't say it. Don't.
He
Yeah,
goes
but-
Osua all the time, so yeah.
He does say.
Anyway,
Osua all the time.
I hate Punxsutawney
You
Phil.
feel good? You got it off your chest?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, good. Also, last night at the Grammys, at the end of the show, speaking of Cher, so she wanders out to give the Best Album of the Year award, and I literally mean wanders out.
And she received a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
So she did a little bit of a speech accepting the Lifetime Achievement Award, but it was all awkward.
Right, and then she just walked away before she was going to do anything else, and I guess that's it for me, and she walked away.
I think we have the sound of that.
She's holding an envelope. Do you want to
We
play
have
it?
both pieces of sound. So
Okay.
yeah, we can play. This is her walking off stage.
Okay.
I guess I'm supposed to walk off now. All right. I have to walk off in a good
So then she walks back, yeah. And
Before you go, Cher. Cher, before you go, could we get you to announce the nominees? I could do it, but it's not the same. I don't have the track record. Welcome back, Cher, everybody.
hey, she comes back, and she officially does. They play the nominees for Best Album of the Year.
Best Record of the Year.
Best Record of the Year.
Yeah.
And she does ultimately announce the winner, but not before some more interesting stuff. Hit it.
And the Grammy goes to... Oh! They told me it was going to be on the prompter. Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross!
He's dead, right?
Yes. Now,
And
how
he
do
says,
you do
no,
that?
Kendrick.
How do you do that? How do you mistake when you're reading Luther Vandross and Kendrick Lamar?
Ask Faye Dunaway.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened in La La Land and Moonlight,
And
right?
then, like 2 years ago, when Oppenheimer won, Al Pacino goes, "My eyes see Oppenheimer."
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, "What the heck?"
You gotta
just
make
need
sure.
To, when we get these legends, I'll say legends of the medium.
Yes.
To go up there and produce things. Maybe have someone else to help them.
Yeah. Luther Vandross.
Hey.
Shouts out to you.
And Kendrick won for Luther, which is the name of the song that he
Yes.
performed
Which
with
is-
SZA. Yeah.
Which is how she got to Luther Vandross.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's so funny.
Sharon
Bless
is
her
a treasure, and we're happy to have her.
treasure. She went on SNL, by the way, and lip synced like crazy. I thought that was not allowed. I thought you weren't allowed to lip sync.
Do we
on
have
Saturday Night
proof
Live.
that it's lip syncing?
Oh, yes. There's video evidence.
Okay, but
Just
no one has
look
said
at,
it.
Just go to YouTube and look at the performance. She's obviously lip syncing.
Maybe.
Or at least she's singing to the
Look,
loudest
she's-
track in the world.
She's put in her time.
She has, yeah.
She's a legend. She
She's
looks great
Cher.
at
She
her
looks
age.
fantastic.
Let's just let her.
She's my mom's age. I mean, look at her.
I mean, we know what your mom gets on Instagram.
Oh,
so,
yeah. She
know.
she got the OnlyFans with Not
Oh,
Stepdad Leo.
God. Do not
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
They've got a following, too.
They've got a
a
following.
following, yeah. So it is the anniversary, I guess it was technically yesterday, of the Luka Doncic trade, which came out of nowhere, which was like an asteroid that hit Los Angeles. It was Luka Doncic. All of a sudden, he was here. And it was obviously not believable at first. Like, it came in on a Saturday night. I think I did a social media thing about this, but came in on a Saturday night, and I was Feeling good. Like I should.
Mm-hmm.
And I get this report on ESPN, and I'm like, it can't be right.
Yeah. No way they gave just that. Hold on. They
Right.
traded Luka Doncic.
And then I read through it again. I'm like, wow,
That's an awful trade.
I'll check back in the morning. And I checked back
You're like,
in the
these
morning.
gummies are strong.
Yeah, I checked back in the morning.
I must be blitzed out of my mind right now.
When I was clean and sober, and I'm like, oh, Luka Doncic is for real. It's the real deal. Where were you when you found out the trade was made?
Funny enough, I was eating lunch with, I think, AD's assistant.
Oh, geez.
And we were talking about.
Did they know what was going on?
We were talking about y'all want to go. Yeah, y'all want to go to AD's house after this? Think he's there? He's just playing because my boy plays on the pay. He's friends with him, so they're like, "Hey, I'm in town. Tell him I'm gonna pull up." So we were, and then the next day we didn't end up going to his house the next day because we were gonna hang out. He's like, "Hey, I know you guys saw the news, so
Not the best time.
Not the best time to try to play some Call of Duty."
Wow.
Yeah. So no, like they had.
Did
no
you find
idea.
out while you were with the assistant?
We found out like 2 hours after we ate lunch that rumblings of AD being traded was taking place.
Yeah.
So that's when we're like, we still hanging out?
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
What's going
right.
on? Yeah.
What about you, Em? You have a interesting story about it?
Nope. Just was reading my book, and then I have my phone buzz, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
That's the least climactic story I've heard. I was reading a book.
Should I have
saw it.
should I have lied?
It popped up on
Look
my
at
phone.
that.
I went back to chapter 6.
Yes. Basically. But
You
I
get
think
points for reading.
Yeah.
That's
I think
good.
it's interesting because the trade is so seismic that it's one of those things that both franchises have a long time to catch up to what they want to be. Like both the Mavericks and
Right.
the Lakers. Like there's so much work to do because it was so out of the blue, not planned for. It's one of those things that you have to say yes, but you know you're saying yes to a long road to where you want to be.
Right.
Like, because you trade AD, we don't have a twitchy, great physical center.
Twitchy.
But hold on now.
Bouncy and twitchy.
But hold on now. Y'all had that when he was there? Because he
I will say,
was not playing.
if he's on the court, he's great. If he is not on the court often. But it takes so long to recover from this trade on both sides to get to where this team's wants to be.
Especially on their side.
Well, yes.
Especially on
and
their
now
side.
they're trying to get rid of
Where
AD.
it's just washed.
Now
The
they're trying
Lakers
to
aren't
trade
competing
AD.
for a championship this year. Like, look at their roster. Like, they can't. And look at
trade
what the Thunder
deadline's
can do.
Thursday, man. You never know what's going to happen. Could
I
be
know they're not
some-
going to get somebody that's
Rob Pelinka
impactful.
can see the whole board.
Sure.
Who the
As
hell
John
would a
says.
team want from the Lakers where they're like, well, yeah, we'll trade you some guys for what you've got? There's nobody in the Lakers
Right.
where I'm looking at where I'm like, I'm going to give you 2 young pieces that would change your
need
team.
Gabe Vincent and Rui Hachimura.
How many games have Gabe Vincent played since he joined
well,
the
he's
Lakers?
been healthy lately, so he's tradable.
But it's a long time to get to this like championship competition
Yes,
level
yes.
because one, the West is so stacked.
Yep.
Especially with the
By the
Thunder
way, they're down
looming
to the
over.
7. If it all ended today, they would be in the play-in tournament.
Right, which they live there. Basically.
By the way, I think the Clippers are the 10. They would actually play the Clippers in the first round.
But I think, you know, if they don't end up winning a title with Luka on the team, is the trade worth it? Yes, because you have to make it, I guess. But you're back to the
Yes,
same place you were before.
But it is worth it because this entire LeBron thing has been, when he leaves, you know what's going to happen to the Lakers. Oh, because of him, it's the hard reset.
They won a
We're
title with
falling
LeBron.
back into.
They did.
They said when LeBron's going to come to ruin the team, and when he's done, the Lakers will be drained of draft picks and options because he wants to trade everybody to win now. So now the Luka trade kind of offsets that breakup a little bit. It kind of buys you time to at least speed up the recovery of losing LeBron because who doesn't want to play with Luka? Like we just saw Giannis say, LA does intrigue me because of Luka.
Yeah, I think Tim McMahon has a report out there saying there are players that are like really pushing to be a Laker because they want to play with Luka, particularly centers. So there are guys out there. Now, I don't think – look, it's really hard to make a deal to say here are 2 contracts that are going away for a good player, right? It's really difficult to do that. Now, the one way you can do it is by taking money back. And the Lakers don't seem interested in taking money back, and I question whether that's the right strategy. We'll talk about that coming up. Also, Puka. Puka shot a shot. Does that ever work? Sue knows the answer. We'll do that next. In the meantime, big game almost here. No better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it's always good to be right. So this week, getting ready for the big game, Prize Picks has a special max discount for the big game. Pay attention. live in the app right now. Drake May needs just one passing yard for the max discount to win. So you just add another player to your lineup, and if your picks hit, you cash in. Really easy to play. 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. I'm all over this game this week. I'm all over this game on Sunday. I got like 6 lineups rolling. Bri, how many lineups you get rolling for the big game?
We'll have at least 6 as well.
At least 6. There
big
you go.
Day. Come on.
Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
It's like, thank God he's alive. And then other times, like, God, I wish he died. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's just an emotion.
Where Cap looks back at the highs and lows of 2025 and everything in between.
I would say I'm going to give 2025 a very solid 8.5. George mentions that we did start the show in the morning. That's a good thing. Health is wealth. Thank goodness. My folks are okay. Kids are all good. Morales came back to life, so that's kind of a good thing right there. I mean, what do you mean, kind of? Well, I'm saying kind of, not all the time. I mean, sometimes it's good, and it's like, God, thank God he's alive. And then other times, like, God, I wish he died. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's just an emotion. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say that 2025 for me, I'm giving it an 8.5.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best of both worlds, like the reliable and efficient Tucson Hybrid, backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. It's the best of both worlds.
Now, lease a Hyundai Tucson for $269 a month, or get 0.99% APR financing for 60 months. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end February 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason in Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
There is your record of the year from the Grammys last night. That's Luther. ESPN LA and Hendrix Gin taking over Rockin' Brews in El Segundo on Thursday for the Super Week trade deadline party. Join me and Andy and O'Shea Jackson Jr., followed by DeMarco and Travis, broadcasting live from noon to 5:30. Become an NBA Ginsider. Follow every Lakers move live and the Lakers and win Lakers tickets. It's all happening this Thursday. Rockin' Brews, El Segundo. Thanks to Hendrix Gin, the official gin partner of the Los Angeles Rams. See you out there Thursday. I demand a big crowd. I'm demanding a big crowd. Get your asses out there.
Will there be a rodent that can be perform something out there?
That's you never know.
So did you not Easter egg hunt growing up?
Yeah, those are rodents. That's
okay,
rodents.
That's a rodent.
To the children listening, the Easter Bunny is real. And
yes, it is very real.
It's not a rodent. A bunny isn't a rodent.
What is a bunny?
Something else, a mammal? I don't know.
No, it's a rodent.
Aren't rodents mammals?
It is.
A rabbit is not a rodent.
A rabbit is a rodent.
No, it's not.
Oh, you know what? This is so wrong. I'm surprised
I
at you.
should know. I had a rodent
rabbit
growing
is
up.
not a rodent.
What?
Yes, I'm right.
Although they are both small mammals, the rabbits are actually classified in a distinct order called Lagormorpha.
I should know. I had a rodent growing up.
I should know.
Lagomorpha.
My mom's a veterinarian. It's not a rodent.
Oh, that is true. Her mom is a vet. That gives her a little bit of an advantage.
They're not rodents because they have 4 upper incisors. Incisors.
Their teeth.
Yeah.
There you go.
2 behind the front one.
So the Easter Bunny's real and is not a rodent.
Of course. And I want to make sure. Oh, you know what? Remember how I worked with that New Image emergency shelter?
Yeah, shout out. They're great.
Christmas. They are doing a thing. I want to try to get everybody on board for this. They're doing an Easter basket distribution for low-income kids and homeless kids, and living. And the Easter basket is on April the 2nd. So I want
you should on your socials post a link to that somewhere so that people can go
I
there.
Definitely will because I want to make sure and then go down there, have a big event. The highlight of my holidays was going to this New Image emergency shelter Christmas Day thing with all these kids who were everybody got like 5-6 presents and new shoes and all kinds of stuff.
5-6 presents.
Oh, it was good.
That's a come up.
It was good. So I love those ladies down there. All right, so can and will Luka win a championship with the Lakers? Sua, how do you answer that question?
Not anytime soon, but I think it's possible. I mean, they could win one next year if they made the right trades and had the cap space. I think
they have $57 million in cap space after this year.
I think they have to make a decision. Are you extending Reeves?
I think let's chalk that up to yes.
Do you have LeBron?
No, LeBron's gone.
I do not believe LeBron is necessarily gone.
I think LeBron's gone.
In my conversations, I don't think he's completely gone.
You see that they said, well, they didn't say. The reports, the famous anonymous reports that come out saying if LeBron wants to be back on the team next year, he has to take a substantial pay cut.
No matter what he's going to take.
I mean, that's the case, but I don't think LeBron has a problem with taking, I don't think LeBron's going to demand, I want 1 year 60, but it's like, why take that money towards LeBron when you can build your future now?
Let me play something from Brian Windhorst here.
Here's a realistic scenario. LeBron has 2 big decisions to make when the season is over, whenever that is for the Lakers. One is he going to play another season? And he's made it very clear he doesn't seem to know, and I believe that. The second thing is, if he's going to play another season, how much money is he willing to play for? Because the Lakers almost certainly are going to ask him to take a pay cut, potentially a significant one. Would he be comfortable doing that to help the team build out, similar to what Dirk Nowitzki did in Dallas at the end of his career? Or would he consider, if he doesn't like the Lakers playing an offer, going somewhere else?
So he's going to get somewhere between the veterans minimum and $50 million, somewhere in that range.
He's not going to get anywhere near vet minimum.
Probably in the – well, but is it in the middle?
I think LeBron will take a $20 million, like 1 year 20.
Now, does that – see, I don't think that takes the Lakers out of play.
But it doesn't let you sign anybody of importance at the position. They need a center and a power forward. Unfortunately,
well, they need wings. They need 3-and-D guys.
Shooting.
Yep, shooting.
Exactly. You need people that can stretch the floor.
Yep.
Stay on the court. Play freaking defense.
Yep.
And then you need size down the middle.
See, I would argue they don't have the pieces to play good defense. They really only have one 3-and-D guy technically, and it's LaRavia when he's good.
But LaRavia's not even a 3 guy anymore. He's just
he had a bad night, but he's actually not been. He'll move out of the starting lineup when Austin comes back.
I've been saying we should. I want LaRavia to shoot more, but I've been told he's not a consistent shooter. And watching him, I'm like, he might not be the most consistent 3-point shooter.
He does play defense.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
That's
Vanderbilt plays defense too, and I'm like,
but
get him
seriously,
out of here.
Stop with the corner threes.
Get Vandy out of there.
Oh my God, no. Vanderbilt gives you so much energy on the floor, so much defense. You know what? On a team that is not young and athletic, he is got the highest motor of anybody on that team. 50-50 balls.
But that doesn't matter if we can't score.
Right.
Like Vandy is not a scoring option at all. I don't like
he's not.
Vandy
He's a
as
zero offensively. I completely
Yes.
agree. But when they need a pop on defense, he comes in and really gets that defense.
And then
cooking.
Reeves will help with the offense
And Reeves,
when he's back.
right.
He won't help with the defense, but he'll help with the offense.
So then is the Lakers' plan, we're going to keep this big three here and then try to find a point guard and some scores for the bench with that mix of defense? Because what I'm hearing is we're going to keep the team the same in hopes that one or two pieces change it. That team is not good enough with one or two more additions.
Well, here's the question. Let's just say LeBron is $20 million. Can you find a better player for $20 million than
No.
LeBron James?
No.
So there you have it.
You can find a younger player.
You can find a younger player. Yep.
You can have assets.
Have a more athletic player.
You can have a bunch of – because part of the Lakers' biggest issue is effort. Like, run, get back on defense.
Right. No,
And you won't get that with your star player, Luka. That's not who he is. Not that he can't ever do it.
Luka's been
but it's just
better
not-
this year, but he's
been
still not a good defender. He's been better. He's still not a
had
good
moments.
defender.
He's had moments. Austin's not a good defender. They pick on him. LeBron
just takes plays off. He's tired.
He can be a good defender
When he's not gassed.
when it matters.
Yeah, in moments.
Yeah, in
not,
moments.
Not for 48 minutes.
Yeah.
But for moments, I can get a pin off the glass. I can get a stop when you need one. But when you get into the OKC isn't a moment team. OKC is, you're strapping Shea.
Yeah.
We got three other guys that can score 25.
Yeah. No, it's when you look at these look at Houston, look at San Antonio, look at OKC. They've got these young guys.
San Antonio scares me.
San
And if San
Antonio's-
Antonio can find a way to get the Greek freak on their team, I think they will become the new Spurs dynasty.
I think the issue is that the Lakers have been missing on their draft picks. Like the picks that they've made have not worked out. They've been non-factors.
Dalton
essentially.
Connect, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
And obviously, they're not picking at the top of the draft every year because they're always in the play-in tournament, maybe a little better than that. So they're not really necessarily in the lottery to get these lottery players. But it eventually catches up to you when you have no young base of guys that you're building up. It catches up. Like San Antonio and OKC
They
have
drafted
those guys.
really well. And the Lakers, by the way, so you can't do anything with the I think Connect was the 17th pick. There were other guys on the board that would have made a difference. They picked the wrong one. There's a reason why Dalton Connect was apparently, when we see it now, falling down draft boards. Other teams had worked him out and decided, no, not there. And the Lakers took him, and we were all excited. We were like, hey, he was going to be a lottery pick, and we got him. And we did get him. We did get him.
You got
to hit on those picks. You got to hit on them.
And the thing is, like, Austin Reeves wasn't even drafted. He was an undrafted player, and so they
Caruso, same thing.
obviously have benefited from him, and he's an incredible pick
But
from them.
we also need to consider the human element of this, and guys shrink when they come to L.A. They shrink, and it's a real thing. They get into L.A., they think they want the life. They love the beach. They love the pretty women, the lifestyle, the celebrity, your beauty. You're on the Lakers.
Right.
But then when it comes time to live up to that standard of wearing that gold jersey, a lot of these guys, but then they get shipped off after playing for the Lakers and being awful. They get shipped off to a small market team and then are one of the best shooters and role players in the league.
If you put Dalton Connect on Charlotte, he'd be scoring 18, 20 points a game.
18 and 9
Yeah,
every game.
it'd be every game. But those are empty calories for all intents and purposes on a bad team. We're talking about meaningful points here. All right, so this is interesting. Puka Nacua shot his shot with Sydney Sweeney. And Sydney Sweeney said...
Okay, so this is funny because this isn't even like Sydney's post.
Oh, it's the
It is
Complex
somebody
posted it.
quoting Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
So she was asked by a reporter for what she finds when she looks for in a partner who she's already dating somebody anyway.
Yep.
But athletic and outgoing and funny. I'm a sporty girl, so someone needs to be able to climb a mountain with me, go skydiving with me, and someone who loves their family. I love myself.
Doesn't love their
a man.
family.
Yeah.
Plenty of people.
Just saying,
Aaron
just
Rodgers.
yapping.
Yep.
But
And then Puka responds,
he quotes tweets
Quote
the
tweets.
complex post.
love skydiving. He's trying. He's trying. He kind of took a shot.
You don't have to try, Puka.
He didn't really.
I promise you don't have to try.
Now, what do
Puka.
you mean?
You don't.
How do you not try and get up with Sydney Sweeney?
Well, thirst is real. Like clout chasing and the heat of the moment is real. And
Yeah.
even though football players are not A-list celebrities, most of them are not. you play a game that people fantasize over. So you're a superhero in a sense. And if you're a good-looking superhero, you do not have to publicly shoot your shot at anybody to get their attention.
So what should you do?
If Puka really wanted to talk to Sydney Sweeney, he just have his agency reach out to her agency.
Oh, okay. So it all happens behind the scenes.
That's how it usually happens.
Yeah.
That's from my experience.
Oh, from your experience. What happened? What was your experience?
Somebody's camp reached out to my camp and said, there's a so-and-so that has an eye for you. Would you like to sign an NDA and hang out with so-and-so?
Oh, sign an NDA.
Depending on the level of fame. And
whoa. This must be somebody big if you had to sign an NDA.
A lot of these people have little side pieces, so maybe they don't want people to know what they're doing.
So did you sign the NDA?
I've signed one NDA.
Big star? She was all right?
I mean, I don't really... I guess, yes, a star, but yeah.
Did it go anywhere?
I mean, we went somewhere.
Oh, okay. So that's how. So Puka should not be subtweeting a tweet about Sydney Sweeney.
Puka.
He didn't even tweet Sydney Sweeney. He tweeted.
Puka's such a star.
Yep.
At this point in his life, that he could DM Sydney and she would reply. 100%.
Don't you think Sydney has heard about this whole thing by now?
I'm sure Sydney and Puka have been in contact since.
I mean, if she's interested, then
I'm sure that they've already been in contact.
Yeah.
If the parties are both interested.
But we'll never know.
But I mean, like, there's
we might if it works.
If they're not messy.
Yeah.
People talk about. I mean, Puka's messy. People talk about the Taylor Swift and Travis thing, where Travis on his own podcast was like, I wanted to give her a friendship bracelet with my number, but she didn't meet people after the show. That's the public-facing version of this, but I guarantee you it's what Sua said, where he went to that concert, but then wanted to meet Taylor. Agents reached out to agents. Maybe agents denied Travis the first time, but then he goes on to his podcast and says, I really wanted to see this girl, and then Taylor actually sees that, and then they go on from there.
To a different point. Have you ever skydived?
No.
Nobody here has, right? Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it was
did you
awesome.
like it?
It was unbelievable.
I hear it.
And you won't get into the ocean?
No, I will skydive, but I will not go in the ocean.
That makes no sense to me.
I'd rather jump out of a plane than swim in the ocean because of sharks.
You want to know something? I have a deep fear that one day I will go by shark attack, but I jump in the water all the time.
That's what I'm talking about. See? I have that same fear, and I'm just smart. I don't go in.
My dad, we would swim out to the buoys.
Yeah. Oh.
And touch it and come back. Like, my dad would go, and, like, I'd be waiting for him, and he'd come. And my dad told me, you know how many times as a kid where we were out there swimming in the deep water, and I saw a shark, and I didn't say anything to you, and we swam back, so I didn't want you to panic?
Oh,
I was like, what? And he's like, you're in their habitat. Do you think that they go to sleep? The humans are here. Let's go to sleep.
Their house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Respect their house.
Whose
Don't
house?
Be stupid.
Shark's house. All right, coming up next, we're going to do some icebreakers. Mason, Ireland. Sue is in for John today, 710 ESPN.
Sports, culture, and conversations that only happen here.
The Macarena. What goes first? Something like that.
DeMarco and Travis.
Something like that.
Hips is the closer?
Yes. Oh, my God, in Florida, Disney World.
Paradise
Cove.
Something like that.
All the bars and whatnot, and me and my wife at the time were just having a blast. And this song had just come out. It was everywhere, right? And there were people doing the dance. And I kept saying, hey, margarita. Hey, margarita. And the guy was getting so mad at me. It's not margarita.
It can be.
It sounded like margarita to me, and I wanted another one. That was fun.
They're
oh, my God.
Good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, margarita.
Valentine's Day is near, or is that a meat lover's pie from Good Times Pizza Company I smell? I'm in love. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Did I mention Valentine's Day and the dining? Book your romantic dinner at Cielo today.
Number 2.
Rick Ross, live, March 20th.
And the number 1 reason.
The Big Game Blitz, the biggest indoor tailgate in SoCal. Food, drinks, giveaways, the big game on big screens in our ballroom.
Morongo, Good Times.
Head straight to the championship with a brand new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax, only from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. You got a trade-in? Your ride could be worth more than you think. So get in the game with Northridge and Wonders Toyota. They make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Base excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing. $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
DraftKings Sportsbook is making every snap, every drive, every moment of Super Bowl 60 count with DraftKings Live Millions. Open the app, opt in, and get your promo token. Place a live bet of $1 or more on the Super Bowl, and you're in. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code FNH. That's code FNH. Bet live for your share of $5 million in prizes with code FNH. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. No purchase necessary. Opt-in required. Minimum odds minus 500. Prizes either bonus bets or single-use 20% profit boost. Max bet $20 that expire in 30 days. See official rules at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos for entry period and free method of entry. Sponsored by Crown Gaming, Inc.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before I get to my Icebreakers, Super Sunday at Yamava just got even bigger. Join the crew at the pool deck for the big game watch party. That's a fun place to go. No sharks there.
My mom was she spent the weekend at Yamava.
Amazing. I'm sure she loved it.
Yeah.
And get the chance to meet two-time Super Bowl champion Jim McMahon.
How about that?
Doors open at 1 p.m. Kickoff is at 3:30. So arrive early so you don't miss your opportunity to meet Jim McMahon before the game. Super Sunday, pool deck vibes, an unforgettable game day experience at Yamava Resort and Casino. Secure your spot at espnla.com.
You in?
You in? So we are in a new month.
New month.
So we have no winners, but John is starting ahead of everybody else right now. He has a 12-point. He's at a 12-point.
It's minus 12. He's minus 12. That's the point spread.
There we go. For 10 points. I was born in 1989 in Texas. For 9 points. I have made a cameo appearance on SNL as myself. This is the new Ocean's 8 or whatever, where I just have that as a good.
SNL, yeah.
All right, so I've made an appearance as myself.
Okay.
For 8 points, I earned a degree in poultry science.
Poultry science.
Yes. For 7 points, in April 2018, while on a guided fishing tour off the coast of Florida, I was alleged to have illegally landed and improperly caught and released a hammerhead shark.
Did you pick this before we had
I
that
did.
whole... Oh, wow.
I didn't know we'd be bringing up sharks so much today, but this person has allegedly...
Illegal hammerhead shark. Okay.
For 6 points. I have been a contestant on Dancing with the Stars in 2016. I finished in 8th place, and I have also been on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune in January of 2022.
This is not helping. Hammerhead shark.
All right. For 5 points. I led the NCAA in sacks in 2009, and I won NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2011. Take a shot? 5 points.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Yeah.
How about TJ Watt?
That is incorrect. Not TJ Watt. All right. For 4 points, I am a Super Bowl MVP, and I have
Von Miller?
It's Von Miller.
Von Miller.
There you go.
Von Miller it is.
Because Von told me a story about catching a shark.
Oh,
in Florida,
did he?
But I'm like,
here's the next clue, or one of the clues down here. I was drafted by the Denver Broncos, where I played for 10 years, and I played with Stuart Craven.
when I'm like, okay, who is 36?
Congratulations.
And Von has a Because he is from Texas, and he does have
He went to Texas A&M, where he went to the poultry farm.
So,
Wow.
okay.
There you
Now,
go,
what
4
years
points
were
for
you
Sua.
with the Broncos?
18 and 19.
18 and 19. So that was after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at that Super Bowl in Santa Clara, the
Oh, were you?
Broncos beating Carolina.
Yep.
You know who I always feel bad for at this? Well, I've been this person. The people that travel all the way to the Super Bowl and spend all the money, and it is friggin' expensive, and see their team lose. Like, that is really, really hard.
That's pretty funny,
Like,
too, though.
that 26, I felt so bad for those Carolina fans. They were like, so golly gee, we're going to win. And end up losing. Von Miller obviously had the unbelievable game, and Peyton Manning had absolutely nothing. They don't win without Von Miller.
Von Miller throws some crazy parties.
Does he?
Who sponsored the segment? Mace, by the way?
Okay. It's brought to you by or it's sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho. Potatoes enjoy Blue Ice Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice Vodka in store and ask for them by name, Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything. I'm getting, words wrong today. Do you notice that? Like, reading, I'm getting words wrong.
I haven't noticed.
Okay, good. I noticed. Have you noticed, Sua? No. Okay, good. Going better.
I don't notice a lot
Going
of
better
things,
than I
so.
thought. Twitchy. I got that word in there. Oh, you know what I'm done? You know what I'm done with? Seriously, enough with this. Enough with this. I'm here for it. Stop. I'm here for it. I hate that expression.
What about
I'm
giving?
here. What's that?
It's giving jealous. Like,
Hey-
you don't like
hey,
that?
Mace.
Oh, I don't even know that.
It's
So
giving insecure.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's giving.
It's
Okay.
giving.
Is that
It's
new?
giving didn't have a relationship with your father.
Right.
That
Oh,
type of stuff.
got it.
Mace, this is a weird thing for you to get worked up about.
No, it's not. I'm just
Oh,
telling you,
really?
I'm tired of
I
it.
see what you're doing. Just wind them up and let them go.
This is like
right?
a thing. Like, for example, expressions can be like super, like cutting edge, hip.
Sure, like it's giving.
Last week, John Ireland said, "I'm here for it." I'm like, "Oh, that expression's over." If it's gotten to John
Ireland's
Ireland
using it?
and John's using it, that
Oh,
means it's
God,
over.
if
It's
we're
been
out on the
around for
course
like
at
10
Mountain
years.
Gate,
It's not like
I'm
it's
just
new.
waiting for my mom to say, "I'm here for it." It's
If
going
I'm
to
on
happen.
the course with him and he hits a great shot and he goes, "Oh, I'm so here for those type of shots," I'd be like, "Yep, that's the end of my round. I'll see you at the station."
What about you can miss me with that?
That's just saying miss me with that.
Well, so is I'm here for it. That's
No,
just a
I'm here
saying.
for
miss me with that.
Miss me with that is different than I'm here for it.
I think actually miss me with that is less natural than I'm here for it.
What? Miss me with that, man.
You know, the other one that I want to get rid of is, and this is for players, it means everything. I'm telling you, every player, when interviewed after a game,
it means everything.
It means everything. It's like, you're not telling me anything by saying it means everything. You know what I'm saying?
What
it's
does it mean?
And part of it is the reporters are asking, what does it feel like to be, and
You
it's like,
just won
it
the
means
Super Bowl.
everything.
What
What's
does
that
it mean to you?
Yeah, exactly. It means everything.
I hate it.
Let's call this bit syntax with Steve.
Okay.
So we got you're just gonna go off on whatever phrase you're done with.
Yeah, I'm here for it, and
it can miss you with that.
It misses me. It misses me. What is it?
No,
What is it?
No, you try to do it.
Okay. When somebody says I'm here for it, it misses me. Is that correct? Close.
You can miss me with that.
You can miss me with that. What are you laughing about?
It's like, it's so funny seeing
It's like
this.
seeing it. You translate it from another language. It's like you're translating
like-
something else.
It's like Google
My
Translate.
dad was so mad when YOLO and all that stuff was going on. What the hell does that mean? And so seeing this, you're like reminding me of my
Well, you
dad
know
right
YOLO.
now.
I do know YOLO. It's old though.
You
But
kids, you speak English.
you know what I found out? Yes. So Emily, we met for drinks last night, and Emily told me that, talking about her dad, that he's 61.
Yeah.
I'm 60.
Oh, 62. Sorry, 62.
62. I'm 60. I'm almost as old as Emily's.
You're the same age as
Dad.
my dad.
Same age?
He just turned 60.
Yeah.
Me and Sue are the same age.
See, I'm making it look young. Is what I'm doing. I'm making it look young.
And we're making you look hip.
Yes, you
'Cause you're
are.
hanging with the young crowd.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'm here for it.
One more thing about this before we move on. When we're on old people corner. I was at the USC women's basketball game yesterday with one of our CHLA winners.
Oh, yeah.
It was an awesome time. It was great. But at one point in time in the game, USC is beating Rutgers 66 to something.
Okay.
Oh, God.
The USC player goes up to the free throw line and shoots. Well, first they missed 2 free throws, and then the kids at the stadium were like rearing to go.
Right.
Didn't get it. And then another foul happens. A USC player has a chance to go to 67, and the roof blows off the
I
place.
hate that, by the way. Out of
They're
all
having fun.
the trends,
tired of
out of
it.
all the trends that I've started, because I don't care. I'm not a party pooper. Do whatever you want. If you want to just follow what
Sounds
the
like
masses
you're
are saying,
pooping
do
a
it.
party.
But if you can't tell me what something means, shut up. Like the kids,
It literally
what
has.
does it mean?
Right, it literally has no meaning.
Because I find out 1 week it means this, next month it'll mean this, 3 months later it'll mean
Has there
something
ever
else.
been an expression that means nothing that has gotten to be a bigger deal
This is
than
why I
6'7"?
hate it. This is why I hate it, because my nephew, he does it all the time with his friends. He'll be on Discord. Oh, hey, uncle, man, get up, man, leave me alone. He's 6'7".
What does yo mean?
What is what?
Yo.
Yo, like, hey.
Hey.
No, but where did it come from? It's just 2 letters.
The
Probably from
origin
Pirates,
of
like yo-ho, but like.
Yeah, it might be.
Yo-ho.
I'm just saying.
Yarg.
Just because we don't know the origins of it doesn't mean that it's going to have meaning. That's how language evolves.
Yeah, I will say that
every word that normally has a meaning. Normally,
except
even made up words.
made-up
Bling
words,
bling
too.
is in the dictionary. Shout out Lil Wayne.
There you
Shout
go.
out bling bling.
All right, so we're going to do some sports graffiti. We talked a lot of Lakers this hour. We haven't done it. We got football coming up. There's interesting football stuff, too. The big game is Sunday. The Super Bowl, as they like to call it, or as we're supposed to call it, the big game. We're allowed to, when we talk about the big game, we're allowed to say
we can't
Super Bowl.
earn money off of saying that word. So
Okay.
it has to be.
SB?
So you can't earn money off of saying SB. So if we use it in advertising,
Who
The
NFL?
league,
it's
yeah.
trademarked.
Trademark
yes,
that?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we're allowed to call it the Super Bowl the rest of the time.
But just not when you're selling something.
Exactly. 213-799-0141.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh.
0139 0139.
I'm looking at the screen. And
It's also on the screen for you over there.
213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Everything goes here. NBA trade deadline, Lakers, Luka. You probably saw Mike LaFleur of the Rams, the offensive coordinator, got the head coaching job at Arizona. You might have seen that Clint Kubiak is likely to be the head coach of the Raiders. We think that deal is done. It sounds like it at least. And then we also found out that Raheem Morris, former Rams DC, is going to be the Niners DC. That's just some of the stuff out there. 213-799-0139. It's Sports Graffiti, and I'm here for it. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, so let's say you're driving home on the 405 today thinking about dinner and kids and work and life, and bam, traffic taps the brakes, whole car behind you doesn't. In 1 second, your car is smashed, and your neck is tight, and your whole week just changed. If that happened to you today or happens to you, what do you do first? A lot of people call their insurance company, but don't do that first. In fact, before you call your insurance company, listen to and call my friend Jacob, 800-345-6789. The insurance company isn't built to take care of you. They're built to protect their money. They'll try to get you to downplay your pain, rush into a quick settlement, or record your statement while you're still shaking. Listen, the moment it happens, you want Jacob. The law offices of Jacob Imrani is here so you don't face any of this stuff alone, and you wind up getting the consultation and the compensation that you deserve. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. And don't forget, this Thursday, the last day to follow Jacob on Instagram at call.jacob and have the chance to win a pair of Lakers tickets to the Dallas game on February 12th. Again, go see Jacob's post at call.jacob on Instagram for your chance to win. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
The best way to start your morning is with Sedano and Cap. Until Cap turns it into this.
I love Cher. How old is Cher now?
Got to be like 80.
Yeah. In a weird way, she's still very hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't you think? Oh, my God.
79 years old.
She has a boyfriend that's like 28.
Right. That's what I'm kind of saying, you know?
You're
like
saying
Georgia, right?
Sedano literally spitting water out. As Cappy said, Cher's still hot.
She's hot like Martha Stewart is hot, right?
It's a weird way. Listen, we all are disgusted by, like, Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girlfriend and what's going on there. Nobody's disgusted by, like, Cher being 79 and her boyfriend being in his under 30.
Man, you've been holding all these takes in for weeks.
I needed you guys.
You never know what's coming next on Sedano and Cap, where the hot takes stay hot, no matter the age. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
All right. Here we go. It is time for Sports Graffiti. The number again, 213-799-0139. I've got like 3 lines open. Are you kidding me? You know how rare it is to have a chance to call into Mason and Ireland? Oh, speaking of which, yesterday at the Chris Taylor event, I ran into one of our listeners who called recently, Jason, I think it's Week, Jason Week Racing. Couldn't have been nicer. Super cool guy. Called like 2 weeks ago and was excited to see me and talk about Mason and Ireland, which was nice. But there are lines open right now, 213-799-0139. Let's start out with Freddie in Bakersfield. Freddie, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, happy Monday.
You too, man.
Yeah, I called in recently, too, also a long-time listener. I called last week. I was talking about you may recall the Lakers' possible trade of Ruby for DeAndre Hunter and Brewery and the neck.
Yeah, that one's off the board, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the reason why was because they listened to me. You didn't want to take that extra year contract, and they're similar players.
Right.
And I was worried they were going to make that move.
So let me ask you something, Freddie. They've got $57 million in cap space. It is a light free agent season. I am of the belief that if they're going to make a trade at the deadline, and I think I mean, maybe they'll tinker around the margins. I don't think there's one player that's going to make a difference here. But I will say, instead of just saving cap space, if you see somebody that can help you next year and beyond, go ahead and take on the money and absorb it into the cap space. Now, I don't think that was necessarily DeAndre Hunter, who was traded, I think, to Sacramento over the weekend for Keon Ellis and
He's in Sacramento. He's in Sacramento.
Yeah. Let's go to Chris in Anaheim. Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, man?
Hey, guys. I just wanted to disagree with both of you on something.
Good.
Saying that LeBron James, what else could we get? What better could we get? It's such a Rob Pelinka way of looking at things.
Okay.
Like, I get it. I get he brings the points. He brings the assists. But that's not what you need to put around Luka Doncic. And that's what's been kind of stuck with this whole team this year is you can't put the defensive pieces around him because LeBron's on the team. If LeBron wants to come back on a cheap contract and score points for us, great. But they have to start building for the future, not just always going after a big name or always going for the points and the flair.
But let me ask you something, Chris. Chris,
yeah.
if LeBron comes back on a very team-friendly deal, leaving plenty of cap space to do other stuff, are you opposed to him coming back?
No, but on a much more limited playing minutes. time. Like, he shouldn't be replacing somebody in the starting lineup that can bring the defense that you need to play with a Luka Doncic who is limited that way.
Okay. Chris, thank you very much for the call. I think, by the way, if LeBron is here next year, a lot of people are going to be aggravated and pissed off.
I don't understand this either, especially if he's on a friendly deal. What is your – it's just that people don't like LeBron naturally. It's just they find a reason to not like him. And in this context where you can get LeBron back on a friendly deal and you'd still be mad, because this year we're hearing you're only mad because he's too expensive.
Right.
He's holding the Lakers up from growing.
Yep.
So if you could get him on the team for cheap and he's a top 25 player still, which he currently
he absolutely is.
What is your beef with LeBron at this point other than you personally don't know why you don't like him?
Right.
It's weird.
Well, that All-Star game thing, there are a lot of people pushing back saying, LeBron, it should have been Kawhi, it should have been Harden.
I agree with that. LeBron shouldn't be in the All-Star game just because you missed so many games and you haven't done, but at the same time, like, it's not just a LeBron thing. Look at the NFL Pro Bowl. There's 20 guys in the Pro Bowl where I'm like,
right. I mean,
how the hell did he make the Pro Bowl?
Flacco is on the
I'm a Shador guy. Why is Shador in the Pro Bowl?
Right.
So let's not make this a LeBron. Oh, LeBron gets his way. No,
I'll say this. It is an all-star game.
It's an all-star game. People want to see big names.
They want the stars.
They might have a 19-year-old or 20-year-old in the league that's playing better than LeBron and maybe deserve the spot.
Yep.
But people aren't going to fly from Virginia to Los Angeles to see him play. They want to see LeBron.
What's weird is the game is an Intuit Dome, and there are no Clippers. No Clippers.
I think the commissioner will make sure that
You think the commissioner will
adjust
that?
I think the commissioner will make sure that Kawhi's there. So, there are players that won't play. I think he'll be added.
Yeah. So explain how the All-Star festivities are going to work.
Oh God. What do you want to know?
I'm totally kidding. Nobody understands what the hell's going on. There are 2 American teams and 1 world team.
And there's 12 different quarters.
They announced All-Stars yesterday, and I'm like, well, which guys are the world team and which guys?
Right. So it's like the starters, and we're named East and West.
And then you 2 teams are going to play a 5-minute quarter, and then we're going to switch, and these 2 teams are going to play a 5-minute.
And then I'm American Team 1 and American Team B. It's like the most confusing stuff in the world.
It's awful.
Let's get a couple more in here. Let's go to Joe in Newport Beach. Hey, Joe, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Joe?
Hey, guys. Sua, now that USC's been in the Big Ten for a couple of years, don't you think it's time for them to stop playing that concert after they lose a game? Can you imagine the Buckeyes playing a concert after they lost to Michigan? That would never happen.
There's a lot of weird things that happen at USC.
Yeah.
And
do you agree with him?
Yeah, I don't think we should play anything after we lost. Like, come on now. What do we celebrate? What is there to be happy about? So, but at the same time,
isn't that for like old USC fans?
It's tradition.
Yeah, it's tradition. There's nothing wrong with
nothing wrong with tradition, but let's make the tradition winning.
Yeah, it is cool after a win.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
you stay to hear the entire thing. You even climb up on the ladder, grab the sword. I got to do that one time.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Last call. Let's go to Romy in Valencia. Romy, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey.
Yeah, since LeBron joined the Lakers, the actual success has been very inconsistent. You talk about that one chip in 2020 and missing the playoffs. It's been a perennial play-in team. So, and then on top of that, he holds this cloud on top of the Lakers. You see Stephen A. coming out and talk about relevance.
All right, we lost you there, but obviously a LeBron.
He was yapping. Sorry.
Here's the thing.
I was like, can we be at John Island for a second, which is just
why does
who's
everybody
better?
hate LeBron? I don't get it.
They couldn't tell you.
I don't get it.
And I don't like that you can state blatant facts about LeBron's numbers and they'll call it glazing. Like, why is me stating a truth you can't refute glazing?
Yeah.
Because you don't like that it's true?
It's like in black and white on the stat
It's like,
sheet.
I'm sorry that you don't like that the numbers are the numbers, but I'm sure if this was your favorite player and their numbers, you would be dying on the hill of the numbers are the numbers, bro. So why do we turn our brains off because you just personally don't like somebody?
All right, coming up next, thank you for the calls. Coming up next for you, let's do this. There was a change at general manager for the Minnesota Vikings, and you've got some insight into that, which we will do coming up next. Plus, they have once again raided Sean McVay's coaching staff. We'll do that too. Mason and Ireland. Sue is in for John, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons on ESPN LA with DeMarco and Travis.
Seattle is a pain in the you-know-what, and good luck in Levi.
The Rams season is officially over, which means DeMarco's going through it.
Either way, here's the petty side of me. Somebody else is going to win a Super Bowl in the 49ers home stadium. That's right. Which makes me happy. Ha, ha, ha.
Do you care who wins? Do you prefer the Pats winning over the Seahawks, or do you want...
I'm still trying to decide, man.
No, I'm petty, man. Let's go Patriots.
How many do the Seahawks have? They have 1 or 2, but I cannot and will not ever root for the Patriots. I won't root for anything
So
Boston.
are you rooting for, like, the game to get canceled? That's what you're rooting for?
No, I like Mason's
No,
idea.
we're doing Benito Bowl.
There you go. I'll root for
Bad Bunny.
For Bad Bunny. How about
Conejito
that?
malo. Let's go.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Valentine's Day is near. Or is that a meat lover's pie from Good Times Pizza Company I smell? I'm in love. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Did I mention Valentine's Day and the dining? Book your romantic dinner at Cielo today.
Number 2.
Rick Ross, live, March 20th.
And the number 1 reason.
The Big Game Blitz, the biggest indoor tailgate in SoCal. Food, drinks, giveaways, the big game on big screens in our ballroom.
Morongo, good times.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always COSM. Here's your COSM calendar for the week of February 2nd. It's the game you've waited for all football season long, and there's no better way to experience this game than in the ultimate high-resolution, immersive experience that is COSM. Every hard hit, every goal line stand, every nail-biting moment. You are right in the middle of all the action at COSM. Visit COSM.com to lock in your tickets for this and other great COSM showings like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or The Matrix, or Oh by Cirque du Soleil. See them all in shared reality where the screen wraps around you and literally pulls you into the fun. Wednesday, see the Thunder and the Spurs face off. And on Thursday, your Los Angeles Kings lace up their skates against the Vegas Golden Knights. And on Saturday morning, get up early to see Manchester United hit the pit versus Tottenham. There's also a full menu of local food favorites, craft cocktails, and beers to enjoy all the games and showings. Remember COSM.com for a list of all events, and that's your COSM calendar.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on.
She did a great halftime show with J-Lo a couple years ago. Shakira's birthday today. And forever, you know what I think of when I think of Shakira?
Those hips? Not lying?
They do not lie. That's one thing.
They're
Number
very
2,
true.
she held a concert. You might remember this. On October 11th, 2018. Remember that concert?
I do not.
Okay, it happened in Mexico. Mexico City. And the Rams were supposed to play Kansas City the next week there. And they tore up the field at the Shakira concert, so they had to move that
From the
game
dancing.
to the Coliseum. And I don't know if you remember that game. It was like the Rams won 54-51. It was the most extraordinary game. Just crazy game. But if Shakira's fans didn't tear up that field in Mexico City, I wouldn't have been there for it.
So the hips weren't lying that
Thank
night.
you to Shakira.
And her hips.
And her hips, exactly right. All right, it's Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday, reacting to the Lakers falling short in New York at Madison Square Garden last night, talking Lakers basketball all day long, leading up to Lakers Talk at 6 p.m. tonight. Reaction Monday brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. All right, so this is a story. I find this interesting. The general manager of the Minnesota Vikings was fired. It was a big shock to most people. Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. I apologize if I'm not saying that correctly. One league source said he believed there was a time at which Darnold was open to staying in Minnesota for less money, but the organization ultimately weighed Darnold's value versus the investment in J.J. McCarthy, who the Rams had selected first round 2024. Is this just a case, Sua, of shouldn't have bet on McCarthy, picked the wrong franchise guy to be your franchise quarterback?
Yep. You drafted a quarterback out of Michigan that threw for less than 220 yards in his last 5 games.
Yeah.
You drafted a quarterback that was a handoff merchant. And I'm not trying to diss JJ. That's just what it was.
I mean, don't diss 9.
9 is a regretting ever calling himself 9. But it's just, and it's unfortunate because JJ doesn't deserve the critique he's getting because he was never supposed to be this guy.
Wait a minute. He was drafted to be a franchise quarterback in the first
against
round.
his will by Adolfo-Mensah that made the mistake, because I reported this last year when Sam won 14 games.
Yeah.
I said, I have inside information direct from the word of mouth that they want Sam to stay and the GM wants to go with JJ. Head coach wants Sam to stay or to sign Aaron Rodgers, who wanted to come.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we're going with JJ, which is why Justin Jefferson was very frustrated to start the year. And they said, no, it's because of injury or no.
Yeah.
He was pissed because everybody wanted Sam to stay or Aaron Rodgers. Mr. Mensah said, I'm going with my guy.
And he is gone.
I say it all the time. GMs do not like to admit when they're wrong.
Did you see this story, though? It was in The Athletic when they wrote about it, but about how people were holding it against him that he took paternity leave in training camp. Like, I feel like that's the toxic culture that comes with NFL. Like, we heard last week Mike McDonald, the coach of the Seahawks, talking about how he spends 30 minutes a week with his son.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weird thing, I feel like, to hold against somebody for taking paternity leave. He had a child. Like,
I'll go through this. There's people are offering evidence that he took paternity leave, and they offered more evidence that he approached the work-life component of the role differently from many NFL peers. Following the birth of his first child, the GM left for paternity leave, missing about 2 weeks of training camp meetings and practices. Now,
the GM.
It's not the coach.
It's not the
It's
coach.
not the coach.
Not the coordinator.
Not missing.
I don't control workouts.
Right.
The GM usually is rarely at the facility.
It feels like something, and this is not this past year, it's a couple of years ago that this was what happened. Like, his son was not born last year.
Right.
It's the issue is someone held on to that and then also used it as something to throw against this guy after he's out of the building.
But that's what the NFL does. The NFL culture is toxic in that sense where the moment you look like your life isn't 100% football, I have to start creating a paper trail for when you do mess up.
Right.
So, look, he's not committed. See, 2 years ago, we caught him skydiving in the offseason. That's not somebody that's taking their offseason seriously, even though he might have been an MVP that year.
But then you look at Sean McVay, who only got better after he prioritized his mental health and his ability. Like, I know he's not, I'm sure he's not perfect in the idea that his work-life balance is not perfect, but we saw what happened to him after that 5-12 season where he was just beaten down by losing. And then he since then prioritized work-life balance. It's very interesting to see how it gets talked about afterwards.
Right.
And this also talks a lot about how this GM and coach symbiotic relationship, which we see with the Rams as only successful. They both got their extensions today, and they have matching extensions they'll go together. But clearly there's a Kevin O'Connell and Mensah issue. And that's, I think, where the bad organizations get that conflict.
And I think what makes a great organization is total alignment between owner, general manager, coach, and star player.
Mm-hmm.
If you get those 4 things right, everybody on the same page, you've got a great chance of winning games.
100%.
And in this case, it clearly wasn't there. Look at the Rams. I mean, look at Kroenke, Snead, McVay, Stafford. Everybody on the same page.
It's the same thing what the Bills are doing. What the Vikings are doing the same thing the Bills were doing with Keon Coleman. Like, we didn't want him.
I know.
That was this guy, and he's just like, this guy's still on your team, and you're just torching him, a kid. And if he were to speak out against the GM, he'd get fined. But the GM can say whatever he wants about me, and I can't say anything because I have to be a professional. The GM can act however he wants, spite my career, but I have to be a professional.
Look at the
It's
Eagles.
same toxicness.
Yeah.
What you're mentioning, which is when you have ownership, GM, coach, player aligned, star player aligned, it works out. The Eagles, this year, that was not true.
Not true at all.
Because the relationship between the coaching staff and Jalen Hurts seemed to be fractured, and that is when, like, who wins in this situation, though? I think it wins with whoever has the best track record. So is it the GM that wins? Is it the coach that wins, or the player that wins?
A lot of times now, the head coach will hire his own GM. Which, if you go back, that's what Pete Carroll did in Seattle. He hired John Schneider, who's still there. But if you hire your own GM, it's somebody that's going to have the same vision as
It's
you.
the echo chamber.
Yeah, exactly. And it's to
Me,
me that's
could be good or really bad.
Right.
That's what I think is great about the Rams, though, because Snead was here first. Like, obviously, he wasn't making every single best decision, but Snead was here first. Then he was part of the reason that they hired Sean McVay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have gone through their bumps and bruises. That now it feels like they're walking in lockstep, but I don't feel like either is each other's puppet, you know?
Right.
It feels like they both have a voice.
Yeah, they're both very important, but they present themselves in different ways. They're not stepping on each other's toes, and it never feels like a competition between those two. With a lot of GMs and head coaches around the league, it feels like a competition on of who was right and who was wrong.
Right.
And like, I told you so. Even with the Patriots, when Tom began to leave, you saw Belichick getting into it with Kraft.
Right.
We're no longer copacetic. We no longer see here. Anyway, maybe Tom was the glue.
So Mike LaFleur, Rams offensive coordinator, is going to be the head coach of the Cardinals. This happens, I think, every year. Sean McVay, it's like the Sean McVay Academy. The Sean McVay Offense Academy.
Yeah. Get your OC here today. Get your head coach here today.
Exactly. Mike LaFleur is now with the Cardinals. Of course, Leon Cohen had a great year with the Jaguars. Kevin O'Connell's been great in Minnesota. Matt LaFleur has been mostly good with the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem Morris didn't work out in Atlanta.
And Brandon Staley.
And Brandon Staley didn't work out with the Chargers, right, Brian? Would you say Brandon Staley did?
Yeah, did not work out.
He was crashing out that last year. He was crashing
big
out.
time.
Oh, do you like the term crash out, Mace?
I do. I love crash out.
Okay. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
You like Cap?
Cap feels old to me.
Cap
feels played out.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, I like saying it.
Do you?
I just like it's just such a definitive way to call somebody a liar without it being too.
Oh, that's good. You're right.
Like if somebody's lying, saying the L word is like an attack. Like
Yeah.
you're a liar. You're
Yeah.
like, whoa, who are you talking to?
So the right way to call somebody a liar
In a
is
friendly
say that's
way?
Cap.
Cap. No, not even Cap.
That Cap.
Like you're telling the story. If I don't believe you, but I don't want to hurt your feelings, Cap.
I'm going to use this with Ireland.
Oh, he'll probably be like, "What are you talking about? You're not wearing a hat."
Ireland will tell a story. I say Cap. Cap. Totally Cap. I do. This one bothers me a little bit. I don't like Mike LaFleur with the Cardinals. Like, I've not seen – there hasn't been a situation where you've got a former McVay assistant in the division where he's going to see him twice a year. Same with Raheem Morris now, who's the DC at San Francisco. All of a sudden, you've got – is there something to that?
Yes.
Does LaFleur knows, right, the secret sauce?
It's both. It's both ways. Sean's going to know LaFleur like the back of his hand, and LaFleur will know Sean like the back of his hand.
Yeah.
It's the system. You know what works in the system. You know what is the weaknesses of that system.
Right.
And I think it'll be more of the 49ers will be more of an issue for the Rams next year because Raheem knows that offense.
Yeah.
We saw what he did with the Falcons against the Rams.
He knows how to
versus
stop
Rams,
that
yeah.
offense. Yeah. To beat the Rams, you have to stay in zone.
Yeah.
And to stay in zone, you have to have a good front that can stop the run. 49ers have that when they're healthy. So with Raheem, look out for the 49ers next year because it might be a low-scoring game both times.
Well, guess what? All those games with the Niners are tough.
Yeah. All the division rivals
Yeah,
are.
all the
besides
division
Cards,
rivals.
besides
Yeah, except the Cardinals.
I mean,
I hope that doesn't change.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to change with Mike LaFleur. No shade towards Mike LaFleur. I think it's more what we were talking about, where the tree of trust, a trust tree, is not there. The GM to coach to star player, especially a star player in Kyler Murray, if he's your quarterback, I'm not sure how far your team goes.
Right, I agree. I agree.
I mean, Kyler Murray shouldn't be there now.
I don't. I would find a way to get out of Kyler Murray. Yeah. Is there a way?
Send him to
you
the
got to
Raiders.
take a gigantic.
Send him to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Send him to the Raiders.
I don't think the Raiders are.
They're the Raiders.
They're all Fernando Mendoza.
Do you see how many? Well, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't think we've already had this conversation. If the Raiders don't draft O-line, it doesn't matter who's slinging the rock back there. He's not going to make it through the season.
Right, but you don't pass on Fernando Mendoza.
Unless you can get somebody.
Clint Kubiak is, by the way, it's interesting. He was the OC at San Francisco when Sam Darnold was the backup quarterback. So they got to know each other a little bit. And I think that's one of the reasons why Sam popped really big in Seattle this year. And now you've got Kubiak with the Raiders and Fernando Mendoza. I would imagine they're going to go O-line the rest of the draft.
I think if you go Fernando as the Raiders, your next 6 picks need to be O-line.
Yeah.
Or also be like J.J. McCarthy, which, the game management. Honestly, Fernando Mendoza needed everything around him to be perfect, which it was at Indiana, and then he can be perfect.
I will say, Mendoza's stats are not impressive. They're not impressive.
Well, but
his throws hit the film. Watching the film,
right,
is impressive. But the numbers don't scream big arm that can throw for 400 each game.
But the performance, I mean,
it's
just watching the guy.
It's the decision making. That's what, to me, he's a first-round grade off of the decision making alone. Very mature, doesn't make mistakes, doesn't force anything, can run a pro-style offense. To me, that's why you're going to be a first-round pick. But if we're talking skill, talent-wise, I think there's been many of quarterbacks that have been more talented than Mendoza. But as the Raiders, if you're not going to bring in that Caleb Williams or Sam Darnold type of talent level at quarterback, because I don't think Fernando is the same type of quarterback, you have to protect this guy because he plays best when he has time.
Yes.
No Raider quarterback has had time.
By the way, and on top of that, you invested in a running back who could not do anything last year, again, because of the offensive line.
And you need receivers.
You got Brock Bowers, and that's about it.
And Brock got hurt, and that was the end of that offense.
I do think Brock can be great.
He's amazing. He's the best tight end in the league when he's healthy.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
All right, coming up next, I will read this tease just as Emily wrote it because it makes me sound cool. You know who is capping? Bill Pullian.
You used it right.
Yeah. That's because she wrote it down for me. All right, best car I've ever driven is my Hyundai Elantra. I love the Southern California Hyundai dealers. I've gotten to work with them for the last few years. And when I first started with them, I'm like, all right, so I'm going to talk about this on the radio, so I want to drive every single one of your cars. So I drove the Ioniq 5, which is a great EV with a long range. I drove the Santa Fe, which is a great SUV. I drove the Sonata, very cool, stylish sedan. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a car right now, your SoCal Hyundai dealers are there for you. Check out the brand new lineup of Hyundai cars and SUVs, including the 2026 Hyundai Palisade. I saw this thing. Premium, refined design. It was at our golf tournament. More luxury, more space, tons of new features, dual panoramic sunroof, digital key, fingerprint authentication, of course, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Test drive a new Hyundai today. Do like I did. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealers, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All gas, all Lakers.
The Grammy road trip keeps rolling for its 8th and final stop as the Lake Show hits Brooklyn tomorrow at Barclays.
Back to Marcus Smart. Alley-oop LeBron. Reverse dunk over his head, and the Lakers putting on a show.
Your Los Angeles Lakers come face-to-face with the Brooklyn Nets. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Mace. The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. This week, Prize Picks has got a special max discount for the big game. Drake May needs just one passing yard for the max discount to win. Just add another player to your lineup, and if your picks hit, you can cash in. Prize Picks, simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get the picks right, you cash in. Find your community on Prize Picks with the new social feeds feature. Copy lineups you like or use them for inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow Prize Picks partners like us and Tail or fade our picks with just one click. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio marketing consultants and play-by-play marketing consultants, people who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day? I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed. How did you feel when your son called in the backup? Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Wow. Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
Super Bowl's going to be great.
It is.
Sorry, big game's going to be great.
Yeah, big game. No, you're allowed to say Super Bowl.
Super
Bowl's okay. You know, always be safe. But no, I think you can say Super Bowl. That's Bad Bunny, who won Album of the Year last night, among other things, at the Grammy Awards, and will be at the Super Bowl on Sunday. So, this guy, Jarrell Miller, is a boxer. And he was on a card Saturday night, and he was facing Kingsley Abe. And Abe, and I hope I'm saying his name right, I'm close, landed a flurry of shots in the second round that caused a roar from the crowd. And one of the punches knocked Jarrell Miller's head backwards, and his hairpiece popped upward in front of everybody.
It's a tarantula.
Revealing a large bald spot that covered most of his head. He finished the round with the hairpiece, then ripped it off in his corner between rounds and tossed it into the crowd. What a nice souvenir.
He won the fight, too.
Did he win the fight?
Won by decision. He won the fight by decision.
Was the decision that he suffered enough?
Yeah, right.
The judges
They gave it.
They're
like,
you
oh,
gotta
man.
give it to this guy.
This
He
poor
just
guy.
got buried.
All right. Yeah, you get it.
Somebody posted the toupee after the fight, too.
I
Like
saw
holding
it.
it like
Oh,
this.
that's really, yeah, nobody wants that.
I have a game for you guys, or at least a thing to talk about. So,
Okay.
you're Jarrell Miller.
Yep.
Your hairpiece just flew off. You can't hide from it. It's off.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next move after this? Is it to A, get a better hairpiece, B, try to get a brand deal with like Turkey and get like the hair plugs, or go completely bald? Like what's the options after
It's easy. Go completely bald. Bald is okay. I mean, it used to be a thing, but now a lot of guys are bald.
Hey, you know, I told you what I do. I'm getting my head tatted. I'm shaving it bald, and I'm getting the Kobe fade tatted on my head.
He's having his head tatted.
People get their eyebrows tatted before,
People get their heads tatted all the time for like a hair, like a skin fade, so it looks like it's hair, but it's not. But that's what I would do.
Yeah. Now, in this case, I got to be honest. I think if I've got toupeedar. So you've heard of gaydar. This is toupeedar.
Okay.
I know a toupee when I see it. And by the way, I can see it across the room. I can see it on TV. I can see
the man units are easy to spot.
They are so easy to spot, and I wonder what they're thinking. Like, don't they realize that we all know?
There is a specific person on ESPN
yes,
television.
I know who you're talking about.
That I don't think it's a piece. I think he got
I think it's
the
a piece.
turkey. That the hair that went to Turkey and got
I'm saying
that.
is
Text me the name you think.
We golfed last week, and you were salt and pepper, and now here you're jet black. You're darker than me, and I'm 30. Like, come on, man. The hair doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
It doesn't get darker as you age?
We notice. And as a man, like, we're taught, at least I was taught, like, don't be so vain about your life. Who cares? My dad told me once you start aging, age gracefully.
It's height and hair for guys, it seems.
Yeah.
Height and hair.
I don't know.
Is it the same person I was thinking about?
No, different.
Okay.
We know two people.
But I might be a little bit of a hypocrite because I fantasize about having an entire face of hair quite a bit.
A face of hair?
Like, if I could rock a James Harden, oh, man.
You do that?
If I switched to Muslim, you think I'd grow a beard?
I don't know if that you would immediately grow a beard.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know if that would.
I'm just saying, like, all my boys that decided to be
It's an
Muslim
interesting
have
theory.
beards now.
Yeah, it's an interesting theory, but I don't
So
think.
I'm saying, is it the Quran? Like, what's going on? Is it the amount of times we pray? Is the heat
We gotta
different from
get to
floor?
the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I think about it a lot.
Yeah. I now never shave.
I would never. Why would you?
It's like
honor your
shaving is like.
If I could get facial hair, I'd have the freshest juices and
You can't
berries
get
in
any
this
facial
thing.
hair?
I get a mustache.
Yeah.
I get a thick soul patch, and then I get this stupid billy goat thing where it's like two thick froze and nothing in the middle.
Oh, wow.
And I hate that because it's like you're trying so hard to have facial hair, just cut it off. It's like
Right.
the guy going bald. Cut it off.
Cut it off. Exactly.
So here we are.
All right. So Bill Polian has come out and said that
Cap.
He did not. He did vote for Bill Belichick, right?
Cap. He's a big capper.
Now there are all kinds of people who are like, nope, did not, argued against him, mentioned Deflategate, talked about Spygate, led a rally against him. I'm sorry, Bill Polian, you are capping.
You are big capping. And your son's, no matter how much your son defends you,
Yep.
you're a capper.
Yeah.
Okay? Colin Kaepernick. Okay? You the fact you lied and said, I don't remember
Right,
who
that's
I
the
voted.
problem. I don't
couldn't remember.
I don't remember is ridiculous.
I don't, it was quite some time ago.
Then he said, I think I voted for him. Well, you think you voted for him. Then he said, I voted for him. Now there are all kinds of reports that he definitely did not vote
Hey,
for
man,
him.
this is why just owning it or not saying anything is the better option.
Right.
Either owning it all the way. No, I didn't vote for him. He cheated. I don't like what he did with Deflategate, so I held it against him. Yeah, I did it. Call me a bad guy. We would respect that more than playing in our face. Do you like that? Do you like that saying, too? Don't play in my face.
Don't play in
like
my
if somebody,
face.
you know somebody's lying.
I like
Don't
that.
play in my face.
Don't play in my face. I'm
And
going to
there's-
use that with Ireland, too.
There's
Don't
the
play in my
Kansas
face.
City reporter who said that he voted for the other guys because it's their last time or one of the last few times that they're going to be in it, so that he'd rather them get in than waste his vote on Bill Belichick.
Right.
But just vote for who you think should get in.
Sure.
Just do that.
Now, they were talking on Inside the NBA about the Hall of Fame and LeBron James. Listen to this.
First ballot Hall of
no,
Famer.
that's not
Yeah,
it.
we just
Hang on a second. Where is that clip from Inside the NBA?
That is the clip.
Is it?
First ballot Hall of Famer. And
Starts
we
with
just
Shaq,
enjoy him.
and then-
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
That's right, Coach.
Bill Belichick.
I mean, you might get Belichick. That's a new word we made up today. Might get Belichick.
Might get Belichick.
It's a verb. It's a verb now.
To Belichick
It's
is
a
to leave
verb.
someone out.
That and it's accurate.
Right.
It's appropriate.
It is.
You're getting Belichick.
Now, I did not know this. Apparently, he's gone.
He wants all his stuff rescinded from the Hall of Fame. Send it back. I want all my memorabilia.
Wow.
If I'm not first ballot, you're not worthy of having any of my stuff.
Damn. So he's banning the Hall of Fame.
Hey, he's banning himself.
He's
banning
taking the
himself.
football and going home.
Yeah.
He's saying,
give
no,
me my
this is
ball.
mine.
I'm going home.
Well, I get it.
I would do it too.
I get it. I mean, seriously, how does that guy not get into the Hall of Fame? It is such an embarrassment for the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
Because you
for the
also have
NFL.
You have to schmooze a bit to get into it. You have to kind of suck up a bit.
When
to
you
get
win
into the Hall
6
of Fame.
Super
I ain't
Bowls, you
kissing
do
no
not
cheeks.
need to
Exactly.
schmooze.
I got 6 of them things. I'm not kissing no buns.
Look at all these rings I got.
Look at like the people like that are running for Oscars, like the Leonardo DiCaprios of the world, the various things, the distinguished actors.
Well, you gotta
they
suck
still
up.
have to kiss the rings of these people to go get the. Sometimes you have to do the things you don't want to do, even if you think
How do you
don't
expect
have to.
me to kiss rings and I can't even see past mines, baby?
But you made a point
Exactly.
Kiss the ring. I got more rings
You
than all
kiss-
y'all
you
folks.
kiss
Y'all
my rings.
yeah,
Exactly.
Man. Matter of fact, both hands.
But you made a point about Tom Brady though this morning. So it's like, if Bill doesn't get in, Tom shouldn't get in.
So that's the thing, because in no way in God's green earth does Tom not get in first ballot.
Nope.
So when you ultimately contradict your own logic in letting Tom in because you have to, unless you want a football war to take place. How are you then going to explain how Belichick didn't get in?
Yeah.
Because they were there at the same time. You're getting Tom in this Hall of Fame, not because of what he did in Tampa.
Yep.
It's his body of work in New England.
But Tom, they will never make this mistake again.
They should fire.
They will never make the mistake of leaving somebody so obvious off
Get
the
rid
ballot.
of the entire committee because clearly none of you guys are qualified to make these type of decisions if you left Belichick off.
Yeah,
all of you guys should be gone.
Belichick should not even require conversation.
All
It's
of you
just
guys should be gone.
He should be anointed. He should be crowned. He should be.
It's the equivalent of going like, no, we're not letting Michael Jordan into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Nope. Nah. Hey, that little thing where he disappeared for a year, the whole gambling. Nope, not letting him in.
Yeah, alleged.
Exactly.
But I mean, we're seeing this in MLB where Barry Bonds, clearly the greatest player of all time, is not in the Hall of Fame.
I view that differently because that is just a democracy and a consensus of a lot of writers who cover the game.
But I agree, Barry should be in it. But also, Barry did do something, even though you were a Hall of Famer before then.
I mean, Belichick is accused of all that spy game,
was penalized.
and penalized for it. So that's also cheating against the sport that you play.
But here's the only difference I see is that in the case of Belichick, he did pay a price, right? I think, didn't they get fined $500,000 in that scenario? I mean, I would not vote for Bonds. If I had a ballot, I would not vote for Bonds.
Why? He was a Hall of Famer before all of that.
By the way, I think that is absolutely not true.
What?
I don't believe that.
You don't think before
he
got the gains that he wasn't a bona fide Hall of Famer before then?
I don't. I mean, I'm going to use numbers.
They missed me with that.
Yeah, I'm going to use numbers. But Barry Bonds did not come up as a power hitter. He had, if you look at his home run totals, 28, 26, 73, 34, 37. I mean,
let's say in a world
Yeah.
in which, I know this isn't true, but
he had 16 homers his first year, 25 homers his second year, 24 homers, 19 homers. He didn't start out as a gigantic home run guy.
let's say a world.
497, he had 3 MVPs.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that does.
400 stolen bases, 370 home runs, National League MVP.
Yeah, cheated. I don't think any of it's real.
Okay, here's the thing. So what if it was real that he was involved in this gambling thing, but his career is exactly the same? He's found guilty of this thing.
What's he found guilty of?
Of gambling.
Oh, banned for life.
And he would never make the Hall of Fame, even though you know with your eyes, you've seen with his eyes.
Banned for life.
He is the best player you've ever seen.
It's the rule in base. You do not gamble on baseball. If Shohei and he didn't, and I don't believe there was a connection, but if he had anybody who bets on baseball, should immediately be canned for life.
There's a lot of people betting on all these sports.
But a baseball player betting on his own games.
But
is
the thing
different.
is that he never bet on
Like Pete
baseball.
Rose.
So that Ipe didn't bet on baseball. He was betting on a bunch of other
I don't get the issue in if I'm betting that I'm going to hit 3 home runs and I hit 3 home runs. Why am I in trouble that I know that I'm that good? Why does that? I know it's illegal. You're not supposed to be doing it.
It's the other side.
But
It's the unders. It's the flip side. It's the unders.
But either way, I would be punished, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
So
would
why?
be punished
Why?
either.
Why?
I don't think guys get punished for the overs. They get punished
But
for the
if-
unders. Unless they see a big.
I'm sure that if Shohei was going on Prize Picks, I'm putting 2,000, I hit 3 home runs and was cashing out, they'd be like, yeah, no, you can't do this.
Yeah, no, they absolutely
So
would.
that's why, though. Why? What's the penalty in that? Because I'm not hurting the team. I'm performing. I'm giving it my all. Sorry, I'm double dipping. It's my
I
money,
don't
right?
think anybody that's gambling is betting the more thans. I think they're betting the.
So you're
less
saying,
thans.
and then which feeds into the investigation of your throwing the game.
Correct.
And like in the case of the pitchers, the Guardians pitchers, where they would bet that the first pitch would be a ball.
Well, maybe they should make a
Emmanuel Clase. My first pitch is a ball. More than, less than. Oh, and all of a sudden it comes in.
Well, maybe
they see all that money coming in on one pitch. It's like crazy.
They should make a little asterisk that you can bet only overs.
No,
Maybe the
you
spirit
can't
of the
bet on
game
your
will
own. Why
raise.
would you bet on your own games?
Because maybe people are those loose balls. People complain, you dive for that loose. Oh, best believe I'd have bet 10 rebounds for myself today. I'm diving for every loose ball.
Yeah, no, I think you're.
No,
you're missing me.
I mean,
with
they
this.
were going to let
You're missing me
NCAA
with
guys
this.
go bet before it got
And a non-connected thing to this has no connection to the
Okay,
conversation
got
we're
it.
having, but Austin Reeves is questionable for tonight.
Okay.
So there's a chance he
Tomorrow night.
plays. Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah. So he almost played. He warmed up last night in New York. By the way, I want to talk about this. NBC did a really cool job, I think, on their first night of Sunday Night Basketball. I want to get into that. Plus, there are some people that think LeBron James should be in New York with the Knicks. We'll do that coming up as well. Sue is in for John. In the meantime, COSM brings fans the ultimate immersive sports experience at COSM. Watch all your favorite sports on massive high-res displays surrounded by your fellow fans. The Dome is an immersive experience with a massive wraparound display and reserved seating. You can watch the game from inside the Dome. You will feel like you're actually at the game. Then there's the Hall. That features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports so you can catch every game while cheering on your teams with fellow fans. Huge selection of games. The big game, the NBA, Premier League Soccer, UFC. They've got cinema programming like The Matrix, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and Cirque du Soleil. They've got a really cool panoramic rooftop bar. I'm telling you, if you have not been to see COSM, get there. You can catch the Seattle Seahawks take on the New England Patriots in the big game on the NFL on NBC in shared reality at COSM. I guess I'm allowed to say that. Watch the big game in shared reality at COSM, where you're not just watching the action, you're in the middle of it, the NFL, the energy, the experience only at COSM. For a schedule of upcoming events and to get your tickets, go to COSM.com. That's COSM.com, COSM.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I can't stand cosigners. Cosign people that cosign arguments. My wife is the biggest cosigner in the world, and it messes up, like, whatever I'm trying to teach my daughter. Like, hey, we need to do X, Y, and Z. You need to do this. And she'll go, yeah, you need to do that. And it makes my daughter...
Say it like that?
Well, kind of, she cosigns what I say.
Okay.
Like, I don't need a cosigner, and you're messing it up because now she's mad because it feels like we're picking on her.
Okay.
Okay. That's a different perspective that I
told
never
my wife,
thought about.
She has turned into Flavor Flav. She's the biggest hype man in the world. Yeah, boy. Everything I say, the Grace,
I can't believe
pick
you
your
just
shoes
said
up.
that.
Yeah, boy.
I love Flavor Flav.
Me
He's
too.
hilarious.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So I want to ask you guys if I am crazy.
Okay.
And if there's something wrong with me.
I like this.
There's
The
something-
answer, yes and yes.
More Mason and Ireland right now.
This is the official theme song for Sunday Night Basketball on NBC. It's Lenny Kravitz. It kicks in here.
Is this really what they played?
Yeah. Yeah, they recorded it. It's like the Kelly Clarkson thing that they do for football. This is their theme song with Lenny Kravitz. It's a little more conversation.
That's Carrie Underwood.
Little
by the
less
way.
conversation, a
This
little
doesn't
more action.
feel like that Sunday night song when that comes on, like my ears perk. I'm like, the game's about to start. This didn't feel like.
I think maybe it'll take some time.
Even this though, even if it's like a year, I'd be like.
Can I just say,
okay.
visually, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kravitz is awesome. Did you watch it, Frank?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The intro they had for it. They do a video kind of like the Sunday Night Football one.
Yeah.
Pretty cool video.
And, I mean, they open. I thought the broadcast was great. They open here.
And as I was saying back in 2002, welcome to the NBA on NBC. That's right. Prior to this season, the last time the NBA was on NBC, Shaq, Kobe, and the Lakers were finishing off a sweep of the Nets to complete a three-peat.
So they start out with Bob Costas. How do you go wrong with that? You a Costas guy? Costas fan?
He's cool. He's cool.
That's all you got?
He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they had the Lenny Kravitz. Then they had very cool analysts with Carmelo, with Reggie Miller.
They were doing a lot.
Really good show.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark was on there. They had part of that Michael Jordan interview that they've been running forever.
They went all out for that first Sunday night game.
And it was good. I thought the Jordan thing, even though it's all canned, I thought him talking about Madison Square Garden was cool.
Yeah.
And the ramp that you walk up and all that kind of stuff.
They also made sure to say this potentially might be LeBron James' last game at the Garden.
It is true. It might be.
Maybe.
Do you think it is?
No. Do you see the Knicks fan that was pissed off that Reggie Miller was celebrating LeBron's dunk on the alley-oop?
Oh, I saw that.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh, it's the funniest.
So like he's in the row right behind the broadcaster's desk. So
Right.
you know how there's that camera on the broadcasters? So
Yes.
he's behind those guys.
And Reggie basically, like tackles.
Gets out of his chair.
He's
did see
42.
that. I did say that,
And
yeah.
The dude behind him.
Reggie is very enthusiastic.
He basically says, sit your down
Yeah,
behind
right.
Reggie. And just
Right.
like looking in disgust like.
So The Athletic wrote a piece. I want to make
It's
sure.
by Ian O'Connor.
Ian O'Connor, there you go. Wrote a piece suggesting that LeBron James should be in New York next year. He says, quote, "You don't need to save this team. It's an easier path to the finals because it's in the East." By the way, if the Lakers were in the East at 10 games over 500, they would be the 4th seed. He says everything you do in New York gets magnified beyond all belief. Like with Michael back then, I think it's a place that can fully complete LeBron's career now, especially if he can put this Knicks group over the top. That would be the pinnacle for him. I don't know if winning his 5th title with the Knicks makes LeBron better than Michael, but it becomes a really close call. What do you think? LeBron in New York with the Knicks.
Like he should want to be there.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he should go.
He should go back to Cleveland.
Yeah, he should play for one of the 3 franchises that are on his patch.
That's done. The Heat is done.
The Heat is done.
Pat Riley is
But he's got the
done.
patch with the 3 franchises, right? Those are the only 3 he should play for. He
should.
He can't have a patch next
Go
year
back
with
to
another
Cleveland.
team.
24, 4 teams. And
Yeah.
you have the Knicks. I don't know. It's like, I just think I understand where Ian O'Connor is coming from, that like LeBron should factor in, if you want to get another title, not being in the West is a good idea. So, Cavs or the Knicks. And I think LeBron flirted with the Knicks when he was up for free agency, when he was choosing where he wanted to go. And they said, oh, come save us, LeBron. Now you don't have to save them. And you could be an MSG almost every night.
Yeah.
You could play for that city. And if you do something for New York, you are immortal.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I was there in 99. That's when I lived in New York, and the Knicks made a run to the finals. And telling you, Jeff Van Gundy was like a folk hero in that town. He was great.
I've never been in Madison
Oh,
Square Garden.
it's
I
great.
pass by it all the time being in Manhattan. You just don't even know you pass
Yeah,
by it.
it's just right in the middle.
You don't
It's
even
like
know you're
34th
passing by
Street.
it.
It's yeah.
You're like, oh, the
You
gym
come out
is
of Penn
in this
Station,
building.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
gym is in this building right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Didn't know that.
it's and we had when I was in New York, we had corporate seats or whatever. We had I got to sit not courtside, but in the second row, which was super cool.
Courtside is so great.
Oh, I've only sat courtside once. It was here.
The Lakers?
Yeah, it
You
was
got
at a
Lakers
Lakers game. I got
courtside?
courtside seats.
Kobe
yeah.
was playing?
I forget. My friend Harris Rosner gave them to me. Yes, he was playing.
Yeah, lucky dog.
Oh, Harris is the best. Took
Lucky
care of me
dog.
that night.
Shout out Harris.
Hey, the road to the Lombardi continues at Yamava Super Sunday, taking over the pool deck. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay. That's a foursome. At Yamava Resort and Casino for a full-blown Super Sunday watch party. Doors open at 1, kickoff 3:30. Get there early, soak up the energy before the game even starts. Lock in your spot now at ESPNLA.com. That's ESPNLA.com. Join everybody on the Yamava pool deck. You in?
Is it like big deck energy?
That's good.
They should take that from me.
Big
Yamava.
deck energy. I like that.
That's risky play right there.
It
'cause,
is.
You know,
I
depending-
said pool
Say it,
deck.
You
Say
did.
it slowly.
You did.
Say it
I did
slowly.
say it.
Yeah, you did. No, I thought you nailed it.
Talking about Big Deck Energy, Lil D just walked in.
There you go. Coming up next for you, Fast Track. Sue is in for John, 710 ESPN.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Freaking suck, man. Fire everybody. They suck.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
George, have you ever watched a full football game sitting side by side with Christopher Arthur Morales?
In the past, I'm sure we have. Yeah.
Because it's not like where he's trying to tell you, like, hey, you know what? Wow, on 3rd and short, maybe they should do this because look at this situation or look at that. It's always like, they suck. This is a disaster. I'm like, bro, it's the first quarter. It's a long game.
No, he overreacts to everything. Like, that's just who he is. I mean, you're surprised by this?
Because Bergie's thinking like an analyst, you know what I mean?
We were having conversation.
Right. And Chris is just sitting there, freaking suck, man. Fire everybody. They suck.
Hey, Sedano and Cap, every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Lakers game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, so comforting and easy to share. Bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store, in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it, and bring something different to the table.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is giving away a kilo of gold in February. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all February long for the $500,000 kilo of gold giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in February for your chance to win big. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times?
You're playing the lute. Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain matte fold, and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, zoom, man.
Before I get to Fast Track, want to see the big game and shared reality at COSM?
Yeah.
ESPN LA has your way in. Enter now for your chance to win a pair of Dome Reserve tickets. So those are the special seats in the Dome, right in there. It's awesome.
You will feel like you're actually at the big game.
And it's with a premium food and beverage option or package included. That sounds awesome.
That is so good.
So enter at ESPNLA.com, only with ESPN LA.
Excellent.
So I didn't know this about Nick Lachey, but apparently he's a mega huge Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Oh, yeah, he grew up in Ohio.
See, I don't really know much about Nick Lachey besides that he hosts Love is Blind.
Yes. Oh, does he? I didn't
with
realize
his now
that.
wife.
People remember him from Newlyweds.
Sure. I don't know that.
Never watched that.
Oh, with his wife, Jessica Simpson,
At the time, yeah.
where she thought Chicken of the Sea was chicken.
Okay. Well, he decided to
thought it
release
was
a new song today.
Okay.
Just calling on the Bengals to sell the team. Here it is.
Time and again, we've seen it slip away, boy. 'Cause they ain't got no plan. No, 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 no. Another draft done in vain. More and more of the same. And it's slowly driving me insane. So set on my ground. Yeah, set on my ground.
That's very funny.
All right, so what is the point of desperation in which you would attempt to do a song like this? I know, Sua, you make music. Mace, you could do this too. So what's
I'm musical.
The point of,
I got great musicality.
what's the point of desperation where you would do a sell the team for your favorite team?
Well, I would imagine that every Angels fan is working on a number right now. Seriously, are there no Angel
Sell
fans
it,
singing
Moreno.
about sell the team?
I definitely could come up with a quick little tune for the Rockies.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
Rockies, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a closet Rockies fan.
Are you? Yeah.
I'm a Broncos guy, so I just accepted all of Denver.
Oh, did you really?
We're winning with the Av.
Yeah.
You know, can't be mad about those Avs.
Shout out Kroenke.
Yeah. Colorado, that's terrible what they're doing there. Terrible what they're doing
Great
in
stadium.
Pittsburgh. It's a fun
Amazing
stadium. Yeah, it's
My
a fun
house
stadium.
is like 3 miles away from. I love that.
What's the owner of the Rockies' name?
Couldn't tell you. It's going down. Sell them right now. That's what he said, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Sell the Rockies.
I like it. Brian?
Fast track.
All right, some more baseball news. You
Okay.
know, talking about the Rockies here. Some news over the weekend. Edwin Diaz is going to be playing for Puerto Rico, hopefully in the World Baseball
the
Classic.
last time this happened.
Right, so this is where the story gets dive into a little bit. So a bunch of players, there's 16 players that have signed up, wanted to be in the World Baseball Classic coming up next month, have not gotten insurance. So they're not able to get insurance. I'd say 8 of them are all on Team Puerto Rico. Even Team Puerto Rico is now flirting with the idea of sitting out the tournament
Why
as a
can't
whole.
they get insurance?
So diving into it, it seems to be players that have had injury history the last year or so. And this kind of stems off of Edwin Diaz missed the whole season last time there was a World Baseball Classic for his Achilles or something like that. Missed the whole season for the Mets.
In the celebration.
In the celebration, yeah.
So it kind of comes down to, Miguel Rojas, I know, wanted to play, didn't get insurance as well. Should something happen, I feel like this is a big, if Team Puerto Rico ends up pulling out, or just some of these names like Francisco Lindor is not insured to play for them. These big names are going to be missing out.
How are they
on
not
the World
getting
Baseball.
insurance?
Because they've had
They don't wanna
injury
pay for
history.
it?
They don't.
It seems to be
It's outside of your regularly, what you're paid to do. You're paid to do is play for X team. So if Miguel Rojas, you're paid to play for the Dodgers. Playing outside of that has the incurred risk on the insurance company, and that they won't insure you playing for them because this is not what you're supposed to be doing. It's like going skiing during a season. So it's like we're not going to insure you if you get in a ski accident.
During off season for baseball players, when they're training, if they get hurt
If
training,
it's with the Dodgers,
but So I'm not hurt. Not with the Dodgers. Say they're training in their own. It's off. It's off season. You're not expected to be around. If I'm training and I get hurt training to do the job for you guys, am I not covered by insurance?
it might be a thing where like I'm training to work for the Dodgers. That there's that
Because
loophole
they could say that's
part
a
of that.
non-baseball injury.
Right.
It wasn't during the season, because that's what the NFL does. Let
Yeah.
you get hurt during the offseason of the NFL. Oh, non-football injury. We're not responsible.
Right. Well, you go back a few years. Hall of Famer now, Jeff Kent, was claimed that he hurt himself washing his truck. And this goes back a few years, 2012, because he claimed he was washing his truck and he was really riding a motorcycle.
But
riding a motorcycle was
insured.
exempted from
know
his
what that
contract.
is? Know what that is? Playing in my face.
Playing in
I
your
mean,
face. Yeah.
remember when Freddie Freeman slipped in the shower?
Oh yeah, it's another one. It's another one.
I'm sure he just slipped.
Look, if they can't get insurance, I mean, I would. If Edwin Diaz cannot get insurance,
Well, I believe
I'm
he
not playing
has.
it.
So
He
looking
has,
up,
okay.
There seems to be two different things here. So the World Baseball Classic has their own insurance where they
Okay,
kind of insure
okay.
people, or the current MLB team can kind of waive that and say, "Hey, we will
So
cover
who
you."
pockets the bread of this tournament?
I don't know how much bread is involved in this tournament. There's a lot of
Really?
pride. I don't know how much bread.
No money?
I'm sure there's money in the line.
Because I guarantee if this tournament was lacking all the star players that everybody wants to see, I bet you insurance would be no
Total
problem.
prize pool, $14 million. Champion potentially earning up to $3 million, of which 50% is distributed among players, equating to about $50,000 per player on a 30-man roster.
There's honestly not that many Dodgers participating. It's really just Ohtani, Yamamoto, Hassan Kim, and Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
And retired Kershaw.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think money for these guys are on baseball contracts. They're getting more than enough. But I think the people running this whole the tournament, if they realize, oh man, we're losing money because the big names aren't signing up because we're being cheapskates on this insurance.
Sure.
I guarantee insurance wouldn't be an issue then.
I'll tell you what, the World Baseball Classic 4 years ago was terrific, I thought.
Oh, it's electrifying.
It is real. I mean, you look at the way that game finished with Trout and Ohtani, you're like, damn, that is exactly what this thing is for. They really are not doing it for the money. You win, you get about $50,000 per player. I mean, that's a lot of money, but in the context of baseball contracts, it's not a lot of money.
Crazy.
They're playing for pride, which is actually it's like the opposite of the NBA All-Star game, where there's very little competitivemenes.
It gets those baseball.
Oh, baseball
tournaments get real competitive.
They're serious
when they're representing they homeland. It's dead serious.
Absolutely. All right, we'll pick up some fast track here in a minute. In the meantime, I saw Monica McNutt this morning on The Get Up. Do you watch The Get Up?
I do every now and then.
I watch it every day. I DVR that thing, and that's the first thing I do in the morning.
I like First Take.
Are you? I love First Take too. Here's Monica McNutt on what the Lakers might do at the trade deadline, which is coming up on Thursday.
I don't know that there's a move for them to make at the deadline, Greeny, that's going to move them to where folks that root for the purple and gold are accustomed to being, and that is championship conversation, right? There just didn't seem to be a real defensive constitution or togetherness with this group. Yes, you can get monster productivity from Luka Doncic. LeBron James is still chipping in at a high clip, and obviously when Austin Reeves is available, he makes a difference. But it seemed all over the place. And I will say, DeAndre Ayton had a great start to this game. At halftime, he was 5 of 5, but it seemed like they folded. And then as you look into the stats coming into this one, what they're giving up in the restricted area, team is shooting close to 70%. They've not been great, bottom in the league in terms of defending the three-point line. Like, they've got some real issues on that side of the basketball.
Yeah, they definitely do. Monica, of course, does Knicks games, so she was there last night at MSG. The Lakers, we always complain about their defense, but last night it was really their offense. I mean, they didn't score for the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, got absolutely swamped. They could not shoot. They could not make a three. Their entire complement of guys struck out at the three-point line, just struck out. And defensively is always an issue. I don't know that there is that player out there. Here's Windy on what the Lakers might do. His reporting.
Because I think if you really look and read what the Lakers have actually done over the last 9 months, they have been leaning towards retrofitting their team in the summer of 2026. That is when they're going to have approaching $100 million in cap space. That is when they will get access to 3 first-round picks to trade. Right now, they're only permitted to trade 1, so they just have more that they can go to market with. And if you look at the free agent moves they made last summer, which was DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart on the scrap heap, with all due respect, they were released by other teams. The majority of their salary is playing elsewhere. The trade talks that they have had have largely been offering their expiring contracts. They haven't been willing to include a bunch of future draft picks or taking on future money. They are basically spinning their wheels, waiting to rebuild this team around Luka Doncic. It will help when Austin Reeves come back, and he has been sluggish to return. But I do not think you look at this team right now and say that's a team that's aggressively trying to win the West.
Yeah, if you have high expectations for Thursday and the NBA trade deadline as a Lakers fan, lower them a little bit. Because I don't think there is one player that turns this into a championship team, and everybody in the league is looking for 3-and-D guys, and the Lakers don't have as good a stuff as the other teams.
No.
You've got basically 1 first-round draft pick, expiring contracts for Gabe Vincent, expiring contract for Rui Hachimura, expiring contract for Maxi Kleber. I mean, unless you're willing to take salary back, and they don't seem willing to do that, there's really no way to make a deal.
None of the guys you named are guys that I'm necessarily fighting for either. As far as the Lakers go, with those expiring contracts, it's like,
I mean, they won't be here next year.
Like, wow.
I guess I shouldn't.
I think
that.
maybe Rui.
Rui could be
maybe
back. Rui could be.
But
back.
the Lakers kind of remind me of like a college football team that needs to recruit D-line and just year in and year out they keep. Hey, I got the 5-star receiver. It's like, hey, you need D-line. And they're just not going for your team needs. The Lakers for the last 5 years have needed shooters and defense.
Yep.
And they bring everybody that don't do those things. You sign guys that are supposed to do it, and then the ones that you do sign that do it don't. Again, LA gets too big, talent becomes too much, they get traded and be the guy that you wanted to. Like, I can't help but think of Caldwell Pope, of how his game just skyrocketed when he left LA. And he's
but he was a really good player on
he was a great defender.
Our championship team, really good
run the
defender.
Floor, but when he got to Denver, oh my gosh, that was a completely different player.
Yeah, I look around the league and there are certain guys. Like yesterday, I was looking at Josh Hart. And I know he had to go in the AD trade, but Josh Hart is such a nice player. He's like exactly what the Lakers could use right now.
I don't miss Julius Randle as much as people love say, like, yeah, they should have got rid of Julius. I'm like, I think they could. Getting rid of Julius was okay.
No, I get bummed every time I see Josh Hart. I get bummed every time I see Alex Caruso.
What about Lonzo? You think they should have held on to Lonzo? I think Lonzo would have been good.
But
in
he's
LA.
been hurt a bunch. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
He's injury has been massive for him, and he just hasn't been able to stay healthy. I get bummed when I see Jordan Goodwin in Phoenix. Jordan Goodwin's a nice player. I don't know how.
I get bummed seeing Caruso balling.
Yeah, Caruso's another one. By the way, this is coming in now. Brian Windhorst, the Timberwolves are hot in pursuit of Giannis. They're out there. This is what Brian says. They're out there recruiting third and fourth teams to try to improve their offer to see if they can get Giannis. So it sounds like the pursuit of Giannis is out there, and right now the two teams that seem most in on him are the Warriors and the Wolves. Those are the two teams.
See, for Giannis, right? And I don't understand how Timberwolves are in the running for him because they'd have to give up so many pieces to get Giannis.
Oh, yeah.
Nas Reed is gone. You're definitely getting rid of Nas Reed, who stretches the floor.
Yep.
He's your best sixth man and can run and can score 20 off the bench for you every game.
Right.
He's gone. Is Gobert a part of that?
We don't know any of the pieces.
It's like you're giving up at least 2 players and 2 picks for that.
Yes, you absolutely are. But it's Giannis. It's NBA champion Giannis at the age of 31. I think if I've got a chance to bank on him, I would do it. I mean, in a perfect, I hear people, oh yeah, this summer the Lakers could get Giannis. No, it's not. The chances are not 0, but they're 1.
They're not high.
Yeah, no, not high at all. They just don't got the stuff to do it. All right, coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland sue in for John 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
All gas, all Lakers.
The Grammy road trip keeps rolling for its 8th and final stop as the Lake Show hits Brooklyn tomorrow at Barclays.
Back to Marcus Smart. Alley-oop LeBron. Reverse dunk over his head. And the Lakers putting on a show.
Your Los Angeles Lakers come face-to-face with the Brooklyn Nets. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
ESPN LA is bringing the action to Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules Grand Opening Celebration. Happening Thursday, February 12th from 3 to 5:30 p.m. Join ESPN LA's DeMarco and Travis, as well as me, Chris Morales, as House Rules by Hollywood Park Casino, partnered with Legends Attic, the Southland's premier sports memorabilia gallery and store, officially opens its door inside LA's hottest card room. Celebrate in style with great food, drinks, prizes. Meet Oral Hershiser and Isaac Bruce. More information at playhpc.com/events.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
And before we get to my Fast Track, Super Sunday at Yamava just got even bigger. Join the crew at the pool deck, Big Deck Energy, with the big game
By
watch
the way, I've
party.
already conveyed that to Chris Morales, and needless to say, they're going to run with it.
Okay. And get the chance to meet 2-time Super Bowl champion Jim McMahon. Doors open at 1 p.m. Kickoff is at 3:30, but just be there at 1. Get your spot at the pool deck, chill out, hang out with the crew. So arrive early and don't miss your opportunity to meet Jim McMahon before the game. Super Sunday, pool deck vibes, and an unforgettable game day experience at Yamava Resort and Casino. Secure your spot at ESPNLA.com. You in?
You in?
Okay. So this was from last week where most of the country was in a bitter snowstorm.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you live in a cold place, as we all have, besides maybe Brian, some cities have it where you can still street park, but the people that work the streets will just clear it and basically pile snow on your car.
Yes.
I lived in Connecticut where you could not street park on snow days. You had to go to designated areas or your car would be towed. So there's different ways that different cities handle it. So Philadelphia, though, is one of those places where you can keep your car in the street. You just have to shovel yourself out. But one Philadelphia sanitation worker was very happy to dump snow on people's cars.
Okay.
Here's him recording himself doing this to people.
If your car look like this, just go ahead back in the house. Just go in the house. Ain't no need for you to be outside today. If I can't drive, you can't drive. Happy snow day.
There we go. So
snow day.
He's delighting in this. It might be wrong to record yourself doing this, but if you came out to your car covered in snow, what would your reaction be?
Somebody just dumped snow on it?
Well, yes, yeah. The snow got pushed onto you by the snowplow.
Plowed it onto your car because
Yeah,
you ain't supposed to be parked there.
By the way, it does happen. You know this, Em. The snowplow. You lived in Denver. The snowplow will, when they go down there, if you're parked on the street, you're going to be
ain't supposed to be parked
buried.
there.
Right,
And
you're not
you
supposed
got to shovel yourself out.
It's the same as bringing the trash cans out for the trash man. You know it was coming.
And you just got to plan better. So, if I have to leave my house to get to work on time at 1:45, I have to get out there at 1:15 so I can shovel myself out. Like, you just got to allow the time to shovel yourself out.
Can I just say, I don't like the evil laugh. Like, he seemed to gleefully bury people's
enjoyed it.
cars.
He
He
enjoyed
enjoyed it. This is the fun part of my job, is dumping snow on people's cars. That laugh, by the way, reminded me of Luke Robitaille. That's Luke.
Just the evil laugh.
The evil
The
laugh.
evil laugh.
We got Luke. Luke, is he coming on tomorrow? Yeah, he's coming on
should
tomorrow. Yeah. He always gives us, like, we always get, that's Luke.
Is he always calling from home?
Well, sometimes he comes in, right? A couple of times.
Usually at the beginning of the season, he comes in.
Yeah.
Doing some things behind the camera.
Yeah. Brian?
Fast track.
All right, so I'll do this one since John's not here, since we already know John's answer, since he is an anti-international NFL games.
Oh, my
So,
God. Don't even get him started.
What was announced today, the NFL had a few things with the international games. Announced a multi-year deal to host games in Spain as the first one. And then second, next year we'll get our first ever Paris, France home game. It's going to be
nice.
the Saints will be the home team for Paris, France.
Why? Because they're Saints?
I'm not sure.
The French,
the
Louisiana
French,
French.
sure.
French.
The French, yeah.
The Cajuns.
That's why I asked.
I think next year the Rams supposed to be going to Australia.
They will be going to Australia.
Wow.
So we're getting Spain, Australia, Brazil,
That's such
now
a great
France,
trip.
England. I don't know, Sue. Did you ever have one of these international games?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to London, and we were there for 4 days.
Yeah.
And the food was trash.
Was it? Oh,
It
yeah.
was awful.
London's not a great
Food
food.
was
though, you know, it's good, though. Fish and chips wrapped in newspaper with French fries.
There
That's
you go.
delicious.
You can get a scoop of tuna with it.
Exactly.
No, but it was cool during the week. Everybody out there can dress well. Everybody out there can dress to the nines.
Yeah.
But it's a little much. We played the Bengals.
How much did it take out of you, both individually and as a team?
Tell them about the results of the game.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot. We played the Bengals, and it was the first game until this past year, that was the first overseas NFL game that went into overtime and finished in a tie. And it was pretty cool. Like those fans in those stadiums, it's way more people than like these American stadiums.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they know exactly what they're cheering for, because there's not like they have a leg in the race, but they're just excited to see
I was
good
at
ball.
one of those.
And yours ended in a kick, too, which I'm sure they went crazy
3
for.
missed kicks. Missed field goal in regulation to win, a missed field goal in the first OT, and a missed field goal towards the end to win it. But, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the London game with the Rams a few years ago, and it was a fantastic experience. We did a show from a pub over there. It was awesome. Went to the game. We blew out Arizona.
Or the Jags. Seems like the Jags are always
The Jags are always there. Next year, there are a total of 8 international games. Now, if Ireland was here, he'd say, I don't like, eventually there's going to be, every team will have an international game.
that's what they want to do.
Yeah, that's what they want to get
I mean,
to.
it's a great experience. I have a core memory. I sent the game to overtime. I sacked Andy Dalton.
Nice.
And then I ran to the corner of the end zone and hit the Ronaldo Sue.
Yeah.
And the crowd went, Sue, when I landed.
awesome,
I have
man.
that video. Like, I'm going to show my kids that.
Yeah,
one day.
that's
like,
very
that
cool.
used to be pretty cool back then.
Because also you're Sua.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I have a new part of the story I get to tell.
When I was there, I was listening to the Dodgers in the playoffs in the middle of the night. And it's the game where Kike hit 3 home runs. Do you remember that game against the Cubs? But it ended at like 6 a.m. It was like it started at 2 a.m. It ended at 6 a.m. But I was there for every pitch, listening to it.
That's how kind of this Rams game was. Where I was covering USC, and they went in, like the game ended at 1, and then the Rams were going on at 4:30. So
Right.
I think I just pitched the tent here and just waited.
There you go. All right, I want to get to one. Do you order a lot of food, like delivery, like DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats and all that stuff?
Yeah, I used to. A lot.
You don't anymore?
No, it was bad. Like, you can't be spending $1,000 on
It is
DoorDash.
really expensive. One year I looked at the line item at the end of the year. I'm like, oh.
I spent $18,000 on
No
food.
way.
Oh, you think I'm?
Oh, I never. No,
Justin
what
Simmons.
are you eating? You
No,
get like a buffet coming
Justin
over.
Simmons.
Yeah.
All pro safety.
Yeah.
I thought I had a problem. I was in Denver. Went to his house. He said, I'm about to order food. He orders a bunch of food. I'm like, you don't have to order this much. She's like, this is my regular order. I'm like, let me see your DoorDash bill from last year. Justin Simmons spent over $40,000 on ordering food.
That's insane.
It's normal. Like, it's on go. Every
Right.
time I come to, if I'm ever there, at least 3 times a day, somebody's dropping off food at the door for him, the kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's just order.
But you've tailed
I'm
off.
like, I can't justify spending that
It's
budget
a
has
lot
gone to
of money.
golf.
Yeah,
That budget has gone to
Oh,
golf.
that's your golf money?
Yeah, and now I just don't eat as much.
So I got this story about this lady, and this stuff kind of freaks me out. She got takeout from Chili's, and when she got home,
That's a choice.
and she got her wings, right, and she had 2 things of blue cheese dressing, and she opened them up, and she looked at one, and there was already buffalo sauce in the one. Like somebody
I'm going to
had-
call cap on that. I
Somebody
watched
had
this video.
used it. Somebody had used the blue
I'm
cheese
calling
dressing
cap on this
with
because
the
I
wing.
didn't see
a
it.
ghost dip before the.
Yeah,
I
the
think
blue
she's
cheese.
making that up.
Why
I
do you
think it's
think
in her
she's
mind.
making it up?
I watched the video.
Why do you think she's making it up?
I think
Why
that
would this
she
woman
wants
make
it to
it
be
up?
viral. I think she's doing this for virality. I'm not paid by Chili's. I'm not paid by
Okay,
DoorDash.
so wait a minute. You believe this is completely fiction? That this?
I don't think.
You think she put
I
the
think she's
buffalo
making this
sauce
up.
in the blue
I
cheese?
think she is. I think she's making it up.
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't trust people that are on the internet. who be
What?
like, look what happened to me. Oh,
What?
this." It
You
happens
don't trust
all
people
the time.
like that?
Yeah, I'm calling cap on her.
Okay, I am saying I very carefully inspect my food when it arrives at my house.
Dipping a ghost wing into my sauce before I open my food
Yeah.
is guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, that is rough.
You, sir, if that's truth, that person should be arrested. That is disgusting.
No, they should do time.
You
Hard time.
I got one better
POS.
for you here. This
What?
actually happened to me. This is
Yeah.
a real story in San Diego. Ordered pepperoni pizza.
Yep.
Got the pizza, 2 slices, all the pepperonis picked off, and you could see the little holes where they were on the pizza.
Now, what do you
And it
do
was
in that
sealed.
situation?
I mean, I went online. I called the restaurant first. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, and they sent me a free pizza.
Oh, they
were
sent
like,
you a
yeah.
pizza.
You want to
Okay,
know
that's good.
something? My neighbor tried to steal my trash can last week.
Really?
And I
In your
paid-
nice neighborhood?
In my nice, did he not know I have cameras everywhere? And I paid him a nice little visit, and he
Yeah.
definitely was not expecting that.
Do you ever get the wrong package, the wrong mail
Sent to your house?
Yeah, sent to your
Yeah,
house.
I've
bring
got
it
the
to the
wrong
house it's
DoorDash
supposed to
order
go
sent
to.
to
Do you get the wrong? So one day I get home and there's a package on the porch, and I just open it because I open packages when they get
That's
there.
illegal.
Why?
You can't open somebody else's mail.
I didn't look at the tag. I just assumed it's on
But
my
you should look
porch.
at
It
the
must
tag.
be
Does it
mine.
say
Seen something
Steve
you
or
didn't
Juan?
order and say,
Wait a minute.
somebody ordered this.
Somebody throws a box onto my porch. I'm allowed to open it.
The first thing I'm gonna do is go, who?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did I
no,
order something?
I just
or does it
opened
say Steve or Juan?
Yeah.
Does it say Steve?
Yeah.
On this?
No, it didn't. I didn't look at the tag, and I opened it up, and it was a package of Viagra. I'm like,
Did you keep it?
no, I didn't.
Why? Could have cornered the market.
No, I taped it up and I put it on the guy's porch that
'Cause
it
he
was
needs it
supposed
more-
to go to.
Yeah, because he needs
Yeah,
clearly.
I care about her. For her sake, I did it. But yeah, and
Or you
Or?
got him in trouble because it was a labelless
right.
box that's supposed to keep his
keep it secret.
discreet, and his wife didn't know that he's juicing behind the scenes
Yeah.
to appease her, and
That's
now you've
right.
blown up his whole spot.
my
I have a
God.
story about this as well.
Okay, good.
So I lived in a house here for a couple of years when I lived in Koreatown,
Mhm.
and I had a great friend. He was awesome, and then he decided to no longer be friends with me or anybody I lived with, and cut us all off strangely. So he got some help from
Okay.
these products,
All right.
and they would still be sent to our house. And so I would not open them, but I knew what they were because the packaging is a certain company that sells on ESPN. And I said, hey, I texted him, hey, I got all these things that you need. Would you like to pick them up? And then I dropped them off at his door. And it's just like, if you're going to be a bad friend, maybe don't still have your prescription sent to our house.
Sure, that's true. Although, you know what? I don't think there should be any shame in that.
Oh, ain't no shame in the game. You need a little
Hey.
extra. Go ahead and do what you
I
gotta
think he
do.
should feel some shame because he was mean.
Well, that part.
Well, no, he's just a POS for that. But
no shame about, using the Viagra.
no,
But we were just shaming the guy for a hairpiece earlier in the show.
No, wait,
Yeah,
hold on,
but
hold on.
that's
Wait,
totally
hold
different.
on. We're not presenting a false image to you, okay? I'm just trying to show somebody a nice time. There's a difference. I'm being considerate.
Yes.
I'm not being vain. I'm being like,
That's very true.
I don't need this to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this a
You're
1v1.
considering the other person, not just your own vanity. Is that
Exactly.
what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying?
don't put the
Exactly.
toupee in the same category.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little honey pack. Little
There you go.
hymns.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Blue Chew action.
Little Blue Chew. Hey, he knows. He knows ball.
I hear all those ads all the time.
You can miss me with that.
The Blue Chew's the thing.
Blue Chew, baby, real discreet. It's like a Tic Tac. Pop it at dinner. By the time y'all get to that telly, it's off to the race.
All right. Coming up next for you. I don't know. Okay. Somebody has suggested, finally, they get rid of the Pro Bowl. We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, guys. I love the product, Books, the Books Company. Let me tell you something. Quick PSA. Forgetting Valentine's Day flowers is definitely not the move. I always go to the Books Company every single time. They deliver modern bouquets fresh to her door. Plus, with my code ESPN, you get 25% off. Books flowers are cut fresh from the best farms in the world, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers, even roses grown on the side of a volcano. And the best part, Books makes it really easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic, no scrounging around Ralph's at the end of on the night before Valentine. None of that. Books has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And listen, even if she says, don't get me anything, that actually means get me flowers. Valentine's Day is February 14th, right after the big game, so don't fumble this. Order now. Go to Books.com. Use my promo code ESPN for 25% off. That is Books, BOUQS.com, promo code ESPN. Books, promo code ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 710 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events.
Baby, let's cruise.
You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here, and I want to talk about Prize Picks because the big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than on Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right, and most recently, I've been right a lot. So make sure you're following me on Prize Picks. Now, this week, Prize Picks has a special max discount for the big game live in the app right now. Drake May needs just one passing yard for the max discount to win. So then you take Drake May, you put him together with another player into your lineup, and if your pick hits, you can cash in, but you're halfway home. And Prize Picks is so simple to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you'll cash in. I also want to remind you very briefly, don't forget, keep an eye because you could score early. I was going to win $80. They offered me $67 for an early payout. I took the money and I ran. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 in lineups. Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
I'm watching a basketball game the other night, and I realized everything is fuzzy and blurry. I couldn't even make out the score. That's when I knew it was time to head to VisionWorks in Orange County. They made it easy. I booked my exam fast, the doctor was great, and picking frames from their huge selection was actually fun. And it's tax season, so if you're wondering how to put that refund to good use, don't just waste it. Your eyes are a great investment. Bottom line, whether you're watching the game, playing the game, or checking your refund balance, you gotta see it clearly. VisionWorks in Orange County. See the difference.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right, pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm a babyface and John's a heel.
John's not a heel.
Exactly.
John's the heel.
Mr. 1%'s a heel.
He's a heel.
Well, I'm Mr. 1% and I own it.
Back to Steve Mason and John Ireland.
This won Song of the Year last night at the Grammy Awards right here across the street. Billie Eilish as well. This album's been out forever.
Yeah,
By the way,
so there's a little drama because people are mad because this album, the song is on, was nominated last year for Album of the Year, was nominated for a bunch of different things. A different song of hers was nominated for Song of the Year.
Yeah.
This song, this particular production of the song that won last night, was released after the deadline. That's how it all happened, but people are mad if you're a stan of Gaga, if you're a stan of Sabrina Carpenter or Bad Bunny. They're mad that this. But even Kendrick benefited from that last night. GNX was released
stretched over 2 cycles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what the drama is.
Yeah, I thought the Grammys were good. For some reason, Trevor Noah, that's the last time he's going to do it. Six years was enough for him. He does a really nice job, I think.
What else is he doing?
That's what I wonder. I thought that Trevor Noah's full-time job was the Grammys.
He has a podcast, but
it's a podcast. Okay,
everybody does.
It was just because it's the last year with CBS, so he was like partnered with CBS.
So where's it going?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going. Sue, your take?
Hey, I didn't even watch last night.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of not watching, the Pro Bowl festivities will be, I think, tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. And they're playing a flag football game. And Mike Florio says it's time to just get rid of the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Just no Pro Bowl, no flag football, no, skills competition. It's just nobody cares. Would you be in favor of getting rid of all of it?
Yeah. If you're not going to do it how you were doing it when you cared and gave the people an actual show when they went to Hawaii, did the competition drills, strongest man, fastest man. If you're not going to do all that and then play a real game where guys are actually trying, stop wasting everybody's time. It's just a money grab at this point.
Yeah, I mean, and the ratings are actually, I mean, you don't say this about the NFL very much, but last year's Pro Bowl ratings were not good.
I don't think they've been good for quite some time.
Although, generally speaking, you put the NFL on and it works, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean, we saw it when they tried to do two-hand touch. They tried to do a tackle to the whistle, and it just was like, this is atrocious, guys. And that's when it turned into flag, and now it's 7-on-7 tournament, basically. This is just, it's a gimmick. If you have to convince guys to come to Hawaii for a week, get paid for their time, and represent the NFL in an all-inclusive vacation for you and your family.
Right. That's a different story.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, this isn't even Hawaii anymore.
It's not. It's my point. NFL is just trying to pocket more money while providing a lackluster product because these guys aren't even trying at this point.
Yeah, it really is. And by the way, it did 4.7 million viewers between ESPN and ABC. That was a record low, and still 4.7 million viewers puts you among the top-rated shows on television.
Does it?
Yeah.
We will have something to look forward to potentially on Thursday.
What'd that be?
The NFL honors.
Oh, that's
and
right.
maybe
NFL
that's
honors.
where Matthew Stafford gets to walk up on stage and accept his MVP. What do you guys think?
I think he's going to win it. I think he deserves to win it. And I guess we'll play clips from it the next day, but I won't necessarily camp out. Will you watch NFL honors?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I do think it's one of the tighter races we've seen in a minute. I think both
He
this
and Drake May.
And the MLB MVP with between Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge was really tight too. So
it was.
I don't know. I'm interested to see how it shakes out, and also if Puka gets Offensive Player of the Year over JSN.
Yeah, do you think Puka's going to win, or do you think JSN's going to win?
I think JSN's going to win.
Do you?
Yep, he's on the team that's going to the Super Bowl.
But didn't the voting already take place?
I know they say it. They say it. And the voting already with the Grammy cycle, it's supposed to.
But I mean, Drake May is going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Drake May kind of after that performance where Stafford had a bad one and May blew up. After that, it kind of faded a little bit. So I think Stafford has it in the bag.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you buy this Drake May shoulder thing?
Sure.
You guys been seeing that?
I don't think you're allowed to make it up. Are you for betting
Sam
purposes?
Darnold
You're
had
not
an
allowed to
oblique.
put false injury
Check the
information
49ers.
out.
They apparently didn't know that Christian McCaffrey had a IR injury 2 days before the game, 2 years ago.
But
so.
I don't think they're allowed to say he's got a shoulder thing if he doesn't have a shoulder thing because you're influencing the betting market.
Technically, if you go to treatment for any type of service, and if it for a quarterback, if it's your arm, they can report it. It's not a lie. He can be questionable. Knowing he's going to play, you can say questionable, and you're well within your rights.
Right. Yeah, as long as they say question. And I think he's going to play. And
I mean, they could say doubtful, and they're still well within their rights.
If it's real, you're not allowed to put out fake information.
If my quarterback comes in and goes, I'm in my arm.
Then okay, so do you think you're going to play?
I don't know.
Okay, you're questionable.
I doubt.
You're not allowed to say You're not allowed to say doubtful if it's not doubtful.
Right
I mean,
now
look
it's
to
looking
Sam
doubtful.
Darnold against the 49ers when all up until the run of the game, Drew Lock was taking reps with the first team because Sam Darnold
But
has
that to me, that was so extra of them saying Sam Darnold hasn't thrown a pass since 2 weeks. It's like you're gonna sit here and tell me Sam Darnold's not throwing footballs at the facility. I guarantee he's throwing footballs. Maybe not when y'all are watching, or maybe indoor away from y'all. But to think that Sam didn't throw a ball up to that game 2 weeks ago, come on.
Yeah. Well,
it's the same thing, though.
Here's the thing. I think you need to, in this world we live in, where there are betting markets and prediction markets and all that stuff, everything has to be fairly reported. Otherwise, that injury information is useful to somebody, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And so you've got to put the right label on it, or you're influencing the betting markets and the prediction markets.
Yeah. But here we are again, bending to the money and the betting, and then we'll frown upon betting, though.
Bulletin, hang on a second. This just in. So you think it's the money? Money is the problem here? Sua, this is a really hot take. You're saying the money is the thing.
Yeah, money.
Put it on a graphic.
Yeah.
Breaking.
Put up a graph.
Did I just do? You won the Super Bowl. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's true. It means everything.
It means everything.
It means everything. All right, we're going to do some game of games. Somebody going to play along with us. It's a Super Bowl game today. We'll get Travis Rogers in here.
The good buddy.
We will do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers.
And now a steal by Jackson Hayes, and now he's got to run out.
Your season. Your home.
Slam dunk, he did a gypsy-do between his legs and dunked it.
Follow Jackson Hayes, the Lakers, and every thrilling moment of the Lake Show.
Michael, he was like he was in a dunk contest.
That was pretty impressive.
On the home of the purple and gold.
ESPN LA.
That might be one of the best in-game dunks I've ever seen.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio marketing consultants and play-by-play marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Valentine's Day is near, or is that a meat lover's pie from Good Times Pizza Company I smell? I'm in love. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Did I mention Valentine's Day and the dining? Book your romantic dinner at Cielo today.
Number 2.
Rick Ross, live, March 20th.
And the number 1 reason.
The Big Game Blitz, the biggest indoor tailgate in SoCal. Food, drinks, giveaways, the big game on big screens in our ballroom.
Morongo, good times.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering 25% off windows and doors and 0% APR for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends February 28th, 2026.
Mason and Ireland.
They say nobody loses like
sneaky
Steve
bastard.
Mason.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
I'll tell you about it coming up. Travis Rogers is here to play Game of Games. That means we've got Travis, Sua, BC, and M, and it is appropriately, a Super Bowl game.
Okay.
Just various stuff about the Super Bowl. So we start out here. Who has sung the longest national anthem in Super Bowl history? Was it Natalie Cole, Alicia Keys, or Christina Aguilera? Travis.
I'll go Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera. Sua.
Christina.
BC.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. M.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys is the correct answer, yes. Did you guys know that?
No,
Yeah.
but
No.
she'd take her time.
I knew
You
it.
want to know something that's kind of racist?
Sure.
But it's a joke.
What?
That says every black person that sings the national anthem, they turn it into like the rollout of their album.
Right.
And when you said Alicia Keys, I'm like, I want to go that answer because I'm feeling like it's right.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go Christina instead.
Alicia Keys, she clocked in at 2 minutes, 35 seconds.
Ooh, that's long.
That overtook Natalie Cole's 152-second performance in 1994. All right, number 2. All of the footballs used on Sunday and every football during the season is made at the Wilson Football Factory. Where is the Wilson Football Factory located? Is it Aden, Ohio, Cheyenne, Wyoming, or Ames, Iowa, Sua?
Ames, Iowa.
Ames, Iowa. BC.
Ohio.
Ohio. M.
Ames.
Ames. Travis.
Ohio.
Ohio. The correct answer is Ohio. Ada, Ohio is where they make every NFL football. I got BC2, M1, Trav 1, Sua. You know you can make the finals if you miss everything.
The lucky loser.
That's
Lucky
the
loser.
equivalent of saying doubtful, right?
Losing-
I'm not putting my best foot forward.
Losing is winning here. Losing is winning. All right, number 3. The first Super Bowl was in 1967 at the LA Memorial Coliseum. What was the average cost of a ticket
Travis,
to
you
that
bought one.
Super Bowl?
At least you were on the money this time. You were quick. You were quick. I like it.
You probably know. Is it A, $4.50, B, $6, or C, $8, BC?
And $4.50 is $4.50.
$4.50, yeah.
$6.
$6. M.
What was the third one again?
$8.
$4.50.
$4.50. Trap.
The $6 one.
$6. Sua.
I'm gonna go $6.
$6 is the correct answer. Yeah, that was the average ticket price. And by the way, there were 30,000 empty seats.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oddly enough, I want to say that both CBS and NBC broadcasted
I think
the
you're
game
right.
too.
I
It
think
was on
you're right,
two
yeah.
channels at the same
Yeah.
time. Go
All right,
figure.
Who doesn't want to go to the Super Bowl for $6?
Nobody knew what they had.
Yeah.
It was a. It was
Didn't
a.
know what a Super Bowl was.
Right.
Yeah, no,
right.
didn't even know. Number 4, what is the average price of a Super Bowl ticket over the past 5 years?
Oh.
Average price, is it $3,500, $5,500, or $7,500? M. Average
$3,500.
says $3,500. Trap.
I'm thinking there's some that are less than that, but there's some that are so much more. I'm going to say the middle one again.
$5,500.
Yeah.
Sua.
8.
You're saying 7,500?
Yep.
And BC.
35.
Correct answer. Sua got this one.
Only-
$7,500.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
We sell our Super Bowl tickets. So
Oh, yeah?
when
Yeah.
you get them,
So you
you're
know.
like, because I'm not playing in the game. Why would I pay for this?
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah, no. I'll
Does
sell
every
them.
player in the league get
You
tickets?
get one free ticket, and then you can ask for another ticket. It's like at a discounted rate that
Okay.
you buy, and then you can sell them, which they stopped. I guess they don't want you doing that anymore.
No.
They stopped.
You can't-
If you're gonna sell them, they don't give them.
They don't want you want to make a profit off of it. It's also taxed. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Part of your
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
to
right.
sell them, they made it to where you can't get the ticket until you go to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
to the window, and you have to be there.
Oh, wow.
So when guys would sell them, they'd go there and then be like, here, and then leave.
Oh,
Because they're
got it.
like, I had to
Got
fly here to get you to. So yeah,
Wow.
it's a hassle.
All right, I got BC 3, Trav 2, Sua 2, M1. Here's the next one, number 5. 14 of the last 16 Super Bowl winners have what in common? They wore white jerseys, their home city is north of the Mason-Dixon line, or they won the opening coin flip. 14 of the last 16 Super Bowl winners, Trav. White jerseys, north of the Mason-Dixon line, or won the coin flip.
White jerseys.
Says white jerseys. Sua.
Coin flip.
Coin flip. BC.
White jerseys.
White jerseys. M.
Coin flip.
Coin flip. The correct answer. 14 of the last 16 winners have worn white jerseys.
Yeah.
That's a trend. Who's wearing white on Sunday? Do we know?
Patriots.
Patriot.
Seattle's wearing the dark blue with the green.
Okay. Let's hope this
Not like a highlighter green, though.
Yeah, reverse that trend. All right, number 6. Who had the highest rated Super Bowl halftime show? Again, if you take the entire ratings, generally speaking, the halftime show goes up. Was it Michael Jackson, Rihanna, or Kendrick Lamar? Who had the highest rated Super Bowl halftime show? We start out with our leaders. Let's start with Brian.
Kendrick.
Says Kendrick. Trav.
I will second that.
Says Kendrick. Sua.
Riri.
And M.
House with Kendrick.
Kendrick is the correct answer, yeah. Kendrick had 133.5 million viewers.
Holy smoke.
Michael Jackson, 133.4, and Rihanna, 121 million viewers. So I've got Brian Cohen with 5, Trav with 4, M, Sua with 2.
I think I'm eliminated, am I not? How many
I've
more
got
are left?
3 left.
I had to go opposite of
You
BC.
have to go opposite
okay.
of BC, yeah.
And BC needs to go first.
Yes. Number 7. In the last 10 years, only one Super Bowl commercial, only one Super Bowl company has repeated as USA Today ad meter rankings. I don't know if I phrased that right. So only one Super Bowl advertiser has repeated as USA Today ad meter rankings. Is it Budweiser, Rocket Mortgage, or State Farm, BC?
Budweiser.
Budweiser. Got to go. Oh, Trav, you're next.
Rocket.
Sua, you got to go different than Budweiser or Rocket. So you got to go State Farm?
Yeah, State Farm.
M, you got to go State Farm?
I'll go State Farm, yeah.
And the correct answer is Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Mortgage won the USA Today Super Bowl ad meter rankings in 2021 and 2022. So we've got a tie. Sua, M both eliminated, but BC and Trav are alive with number 8. Pat Summerall with 13 and Al Michaels with 11 have done play-by-play on the most Super Bowls. What play-by-play guy has called the third most Super Bowls? So it goes Pat Summerall, Al Michaels, and this guy. Is it Kurt Gowdy, Dick Enberg, or Joe Buck? Let's start out with Trav.
Give me Joe Buck.
Joe Buck. BC.
Joe Buck.
Correct answer. Dick Enberg. So it goes Summerall with 13, Al Michaels with 11, Enberg with 8, Gowdy with 7, and Joe Buck with 6.
Oh, pick the last guy.
So we still got a tie. Trav and BC tied at 5. We move on to the last one. 100 million pounds of pizza is sold in the U.S. on Super Bowl Sunday. That is enough for every American to have how many slices? Is it 3? Is it 4 or is it 5? We'll start out with BC this time. How many slices?
3 slices.
Says 3 slices. Trav.
4.
4. And we have a winner. And that winner is Brian Cohen. 3 slices.
No.
Thank you.
So close.
See with the win.
Huh?
Damn.
I haven't had a
big pizza guy.
game of games win in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while for you. Dude, the tiebreaker just for fun. How many people watched last year's Super Bowl, Super Bowl 59? This number should be in millions. So how many million people watched the Super Bowl? And you can just shout out a number, Trav.
110.
110. Sua?
80 million.
80 million. BC?
170 million.
170. And M?
125.
And M is our winner. Yeah. It is 127.7 million, which is crazy.
That's a lot of people.
It's really the only thing.
It's the last thing left
that we all watch.
It's the last thing
Only
left.
that unites us at this point.
Nothing that unites.
The Oscars are not like that anymore.
not like
there's
that.
there's the World Series isn't like that anymore.
Movie theaters can do it occasionally.
Olympics can.
Yeah.
Olympics
You don't think
can.
Olympics will do numbers?
If there's a big event,
just track.
If there's a big American track event, maybe.
It got on the ratings
Yeah.
last time it was
I
around.
hope so. Look, they're fun.
They are really fun. I
Noah
love
Lyles
the
running that 100 is going to be something to see.
That's
they're going to come. They're going to go
that's
see
2028. Oh yeah,
they're going to go see that.
Now, will you watch the Winter Olympics?
Snowboard and all that? Yeah.
Snowboarding, yeah.
I watched the hockey.
I watched the hockey.
Well, Sue was going to have to snowboard in Japan soon.
You want to know something?
What?
Yeah, no, don't waste.
Oh yeah,
you
and
me.
Yeah,
me
you're
and Leo.
Snow,
If
yeah,
they
that's
win, I
great.
got to book a ticket. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
I got asked to perform at the X Games when I was in Denver.
Did you?
Yeah, that was the first time I was going to consider snowboarding.
Now,
are you good like that on a snowboard?
No, out to perform a song
good like that.
there.
Oh, I thought you meant on a snowboard.
Why don't
I'm
we
like,
have any
damn,
Sua? Why don't we have any
Yeah.
Sua music?
Yeah, no.
We've played it before.
Have we?
Yeah, we've had it on a few commercial breaks.
What's the music like?
It's anything you want. I'm more right for people than I do my own thing. At least I did before I grew up and got a real job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trav, do you have any music?
I do
in
not.
Your background?
I do not. I don't have a song. I can't play an instrument. I do nothing musical.
But
to
what's
speak
your
of.
karaoke song?
Take me out to the ball game.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
That's all I got. Everybody knows the words to it. Everybody will
We
sing
didn't
along.
listen to Slide.
Yeah.
We didn't listen to Slide when we were at Riv.
Oh no, we didn't. You didn't. Well, you didn't have your tunes on. You didn't bring your
Right, I
speaker.
didn't.
Yeah.
That's Travis' song.
This one.
Oh, this is one of mine.
Is it? I like this.
Yeah, they cut this up for me and surprised the hell out of me on one of the commercial breaks.
What's this cut called?
No, yet.
When did it drop? 2 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get paid to write for a bunch of artists.
I'm here for it.
Do you have any musical ability, Mace? Can you play an instrument?
I cannot play an instrument, but
You can sing.
I can't sing.
Yeah.
And I, did
you sing the national anthem?
Sing the national
Oh my
anthem.
gosh. Let me tell you guys about a story real quick.
Okay.
While you guys are all here.
Yep.
I went to the USA women's basketball game yesterday.
Yep.
With our CHLA winner. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But so there was a young girl that was doing the national anthem. She's 11 years old. She's got pipes on her. She was fantastic. But near the end,
oh no,
she said, wait, I messed up. I'm going to go back to the start.
Oh, no.
And so she did it again. And then she's like, oh, no, I did it again. And so we did it the third time. And this time, DJ Malski had us all sing it with her. But again, she has pipes on her. She's a very good singer.
You just couldn't get through the words.
She just, it's a very tough song.
Was it Maurice Cheeks that bailed that young girl out?
Maurice Cheeks.
It's one of the sweetest moments you've
So
ever
nice.
seen in your life.
So nice.
Where he puts his arm around her and kind of coaches her
Sings
through the
it
end of it. It
together.
is so wonderful.
It is
Yeah, we all helped her out at the end and got to the we've all been there. Like it's
No, I did. You know what though? Musically,
Have you ever forgotten the words?
Never.
Never.
No, they're like ingrained.
Are you not so nervous to do that? You couldn't pay me to do that.
Yeah, it's like it's the song that I will often sing the national anthem myself in the car.
You're Larry David.
Basically, yeah.
You're Larry David.
Just driving down the 10. Oh, say can. Yeah,
Because you're overtaken with patriotism, or you just like the song?
I
or
just
what
like
is
the
it?
song because I know how to sing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of America's best numbers right here.
Speaking of which, Ireland went to, I recommended this piano bar in Hell's Kitchen. He's in New York right now. And he went there. He sent me a little video of Lisa singing "I Will Survive."
Oh, nice.
It's not the kind where it's not a karaoke bar. It's like professional, like Broadway people go in and do songs. So he was there. Really, really cool. It's called Don't Tell Mamas. He was there on Saturday night and saw Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Who was the host? I haven't seen it yet.
Alexander
Skarsgård.
Oh, okay.
And Stellan makes several appearances.
Okay.
Very funny appearances.
Yeah, Stellan's the best.
Yeah. I think he probably, that was well placed, I think, for him.
Yeah.
For the
I think
the awards and
Alexander's
stuff.
very funny.
Alexander was hilarious. I thought he was really good. All right, coming up next for you, you're going to do some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All gas, all Lakers.
The Grammy road trip keeps rolling for its 8th and final stop as the Lake Show hits Brooklyn tomorrow at Barclays.
Back to Marcus Smart. Alley-oop LeBron. Reverse dunk over his head. And the Lakers putting on a show.
Your Los Angeles Lakers come face-to-face with the Brooklyn Nets. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving away a Mercedes every Thursday in February. Club Serrano members play all month long to earn entries for your chance to win this powerful and luxurious full-size German SUV. Join for free today and don't miss your opportunity to drive off in a brand new Mercedes. It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Prizes,
Flyaways. Even cash money.
You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-793-8074 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-793-8074. That's 800-793-8074. What do you have to lose? Call 800-793-8074. Again, 800-793-8074.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Woo, woo, woo. One lousy slice of pizza, and I could have had it.
You missed it by one slice.
By one slice.
There's pizza in here?
No. There's a little question.
100 million pounds of pizza will be sold on the Super Bowl. How many slices of pizza do you think that could feed every American?
How many pounds?
100 million.
100 million.
How many slices per American?
Person. So there's either 3, 4, or 5.
4.
And that's what Travis said, and it is 3.
It's 3.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, that's how he lost.
You mean the rest of the world?
Yeah, exactly. So you asked me. I did go to the Chris Taylor polar plunge thing yesterday. And
how was it?
I did not plunge.
I did not.
Have you polar plunged before?
Not in the ocean.
No. Okay.
I'm not an ocean guy at all. I'm not. We talked about this earlier, but I pulled up a drone shot of outside the Manhattan Beach Pier, like right in that area.
Sure.
And it's unbelievable how many sharks are out there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's assumed, right?
So,
it's assumed there's sharks out there.
That's where they live.
So I skipped the polar plunge part and went to the reception, which was very nice.
Okay.
At the Shade Hotel in Manhattan Beach.
Great hotel.
Really cool spot.
Great hotel.
Yeah. And really good set. I saw Chris. Will Smith was there. Tyler Glasnow. Mookie Betts might have been there. We're not sure. Might have been there before
fleeting
us.
Mookie sighting?
Fleeting Mookie, yeah.
Okay.
And
Dodger catcher Will Smith.
Correct.
I thought you meant the other one. Okay.
Is he back?
Is he showing up? The other one.
No, not
I don't know if he's showing up
Will
I still think the other one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Will Smith was there. That's interesting.
So they had a live auction.
Oh.
And, it's got 500, 700. So I did not have our card, but we were given a card when we came in. And it was, I don't know, number 126 or something. And so the guy starts doing the auction for 4 nights, beachfront, Maui.
Oh, wow.
4 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Which I've never been. It's like crazy expensive.
I'm very familiar.
And I look over, and Juan has the sign. So I didn't realize it, but he's like, he starts bidding. And we ended up with it.
Awesome. Congrats,
man.
man.
We ended up with it. Yeah.
You're going to have a great time.
Yeah, you
Have
are.
you ever been there?
I have.
Oh.
It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really
Not
excited.
the Four Seasons, the Grand Wailea.
I have not been to the Grand Wailea. I have been to the Four Seasons.
Yeah, you're going to have a blast. Make sure you go to Molokini.
Oh, the little crescent,
little crescent,
island.
That's for snorkeling.
Oh,
yeah. You got to stay like that.
Do I have to go in the ocean for that?
He's not getting in the water.
You do.
He's going to go to Hawaii to stay away from half the festivities.
Are you afraid of water?
I'm afraid of sharks.
Oh.
He thinks a tiger shark is going to hide in the sand and get him in ankle-deep water.
Are like pit bulls. They're not big, but they will come after you.
Right?
You know,
the odds of getting on a plane crash and a plane or a shark attack are about the same. It doesn't happen.
Spend a ton of time in those same.
There were just 4 shark attacks in Australia, and they told people to just stick to their pools.
Well,
That's Australia.
They literally said, just stay in the pool.
You know, every year in California, for like a month period, they close the beaches because great whites are migrating with their newborn.
Do they really?
They go from Hawaii to California. It's a migration every year, and there's like a good month.
I've
never
in my life
so
ever heard of a beach closing over there.
Like for a month, they tell you do not go. There's sharks migrating up and down this entire month.
There's a beautiful bar at the Four Seasons that overlooks the pool.
I will be fine.
It's
Nice.
going to be just wonderful.
Yes,
You're going to have a great time.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I've never bought anything on the live auction. It was actually kind
Fun,
of
right?
Yeah.
And then we saw Gary Vitti.
Oh, the old Laker trainer.
Yeah, Gary Vitti was fantastic.
Yeah.
He was having a good time. He just got a brand new dog that's like this tall.
What is
Like
it? A Great Dane?
Great Dane.
Oh, those things are like horses.
Big, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty
My
dog.
brother has 2 Cane Corsos that got out.
Huge.
Oh,
Got out. Thank God these dogs were police trained.
Yeah.
Because these are man eaters.
They will eat you.
No, these on their hind legs. His dog Blade is looking me in my eyes.
Oh, wow.
And he's not friendly.
He's not friendly?
Like, he's not going to do anything unless commanded to. It's just, even if you pet him, he's not like, oh, this feels
He's not
nice.
a lap
He's like
dog.
a.
But wait a minute. If the guy said attack, he would attack.
A mailman came to my brother's gate, and he said, hey, don't put anything over my gate. Just leave. He's like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and stuck his hand over, like, I'm handing you this, and the dog almost. And my brother said something to the dog, and the dog almost took his man's hand off.
Maurice has one, and I think you have to have them trained.
You have to have them.
You have to have them trained.
Man eaters.
What's the name of the breed?
Cane Corso.
Cane Corso.
Italian
They're
Cane
huge.
Corso.
Yeah. I had 2
They're
Danes.
like 200-pound dogs.
I had 2 Danes back in the day, and they both thought they were lap dogs, and they were easily
I've
180.
seen these things.
Yeah,
These are
those are
enormous.
huge.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
use these to hunt like bears
Bear.
and stuff.
Yes.
I mean,
It's crazy.
I don't want to hunt a bear either.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that either.
This
I'm
this
fine.
dog is the same way.
Yeah.
This dog.
Oh,
I mean,
cutie
he
pie.
will-
Cutie
attack.
pie.
Goes.
Go get him.
That's Ron.
Easy killer.
I have
That's
Ron and
great.
Veronica at home.
That's great.
I love saying that to people, by the way.
What's that?
When they have like a nice, cute dog,
Yeah.
and it's on the list, I walk by, I go, easy killer.
Oh.
People
I
love
was
it.
on my walk was it Friday, and I'm going along, and this guy was in a wheelchair, and he was kind of stopped by the bushes, and I didn't see that he had a dog with him. The dog was kind of in the bush, and as I came around his chair, the dog, and it was a little Chihuahua. The thing was this big. It was the size of a football. It was tiny, and it made me jump out of my skin because it came at me like.
Wow, little
Just
noisemaker.
going crazy, and I didn't expect an animal coming out of the bushes. It
Right.
scared me to death.
And it was a Chihuahua.
It was a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
I went,
They can be really tough.
Chihuahuas are mean.
They can be
Yeah.
mean. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
right.
They're mean.
Little feisty little
Napoleon
things.
complex.
Yes.
Just straight mean, pissed off little mini little.
Yeah.
Napoleon.
Little chili dogs, man.
What's the Mexican equivalent of Napoleon? That's what they
Yeah,
have.
right,
yes.
They have that complex.
The Castro complex.
Something.
Some type of Hispanic complex.
Yeah.
So I was Mike LaFleur, the new head coach at
Good luck.
Arizona, and
Good luck.
Raheem Morris, the new DC at
San Fran.
Francisco.
It's gonna be rough.
And I'm like,
Well, you know why,
I don't
right?
feel good about either one.
They're building to beat the Rams. That's what they do. So
Right.
you get Raheem. He's intimate knowledge of this
sure.
room that works. Good luck, LaFleur. You know, I mean, that's
a tire fire.
That's a hard team
to me,
win with.
that's like take the hit and cut Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I think so too.
You could help him by doing that. I'm not sure if they will. That's a big hit.
Nobody's going to be in the Kyler Murray business, are they?
Probably not.
Is he not a backup now?
Well,
no, I mean, he's
they
a starter with that
basically
contract.
benched him the second
Yeah,
half
but
of the
if
season.
if you cut him, he doesn't
But
have
isn't that dead space for AZ? Don't they doesn't he have one more year of guarantees
I
before?
think so.
I think
you have
probably
another
does.
year before you can get
That's
out
what
of the
I'm saying.
Kyler
So
Murray
if they
business.
cut him, it's this dead cap.
So
Right, but you should have somebody else playing quarterback.
Here's
They
the great thing.
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah.
Here's the great thing, right? People want to know what McVay's offense would look like with a mobile quarterback. Well, you're about to see it. You're about to see it. LaFleur's taking the same offense down there. He's going to run it with Kyler Murray at least for a year.
You think Kyler Murray will be there next year?
You can't do anything with him. He's going to be your quarterback.
Justin Fields?
Would you? I'd rather have Kyler.
How many places does Justin Fields need to go and fail before that's over?
I wouldn't want either one, but I'd rather have Kyler.
2 more?
Yeah.
No, 2.
Chicago, Pittsburgh, and the Jets. He's done 3.
Yeah,
He's done. No, this will be next stop's 4.
Right.
So with Flacco, like, what are your options as AZ? Are you actually trying to win games?
Can you run back Brissett?
Well, they must have a great draft pick.
What about Malik Willis?
Malik's going to Miami with his former OC.
I'd rather have Tua than I'd rather have. Although they,
I think if you read around, Tua could be out there. He could be cut. Yeah, that's totally possible.
He could be a lot of things.
But I mean, I'll be interested to see exactly what happens because I always say
Good
this:
luck.
do not pay a good quarterback great money, and in both cases, I'm stretching good. Tua and Kyler Murray. Those were obviously deals you want back.
100%. Arizona was a mess. They did the GM and the head coach first, and then you got Kyler done, and then you let both of those guys go. And here's Kyler with a big contract, so any coach that takes the job is left in limbo. You're going to have to deal with the guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's why no one wanted the job.
Do those negotiations happen where, let's say LaFleur goes in there and he's talking with the Bidwells, like, look, I know we got to play Kyler Murray one more year, but I don't want to be judged on that. I want to be judged on when we get him out of the building, and then we can start rebuilding that.
You better
Can
make
you sell that.
You better make that clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, somebody's got to be the fall guy, and it's not going to be me, the owner. It's going to be you two guys. So if it doesn't work out, you paid him, but now we're stuck with him. So that's why they were the last. The Raiders and the Cardinals were the last teams to find head coaches because of that issue.
I think the Kubiak, Fernando Mendoza thing is going to be good.
You think so? I just heard something about Mendoza. Like when he was in school, he was very challenging to his professors. Like he's super smart. Like he's a very, very, very smart guy.
4.7 GPA smart.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, that type of guy.
And he presents himself really well.
Well, his whole story is amazing.
It's
story with his
incredible.
mom, growing up in Miami not recruiting him, turning around and beating
Beating
Miami
them.
in the national
With
in his
Indiana.
backyard, in his backyard, in his
With Indiana.
hometown, with his
Great
mom
story.
watching.
Yeah.
And you know his dad doesn't stand up to celebrate because his mom has MS, so he stays whenever they have to celebrate with her. No, it's like
it is a really
makes
nice story.
Makes you want to tear up a little.
Almost
bit.
makes you feel bad for what's about to happen when he gets drafted.
Because if the Raiders don't draft
Their next
Julian
victim.
Lyman,
Right,
it's going to
right.
be all
Yeah,
there.
Next
Yes.
victim. All right. Hey, Sue, great stuff today, man. Appreciate
show.
it. It was
We'll do
awesome.
this more often.
Yeah. Trav,
he's all right.
Marco, you guys, what do you guys got coming up?
Lots of Grammy talk.
Oh, did you see the Grammys?
Kidding. We're just messing around.
Oh.
Well, we're going to talk about the Grammys. LeBron making another All-Star team, 22nd All-Star team.
22nd.
Phenomenal. I don't
Yeah.
know what it means for the Lakers this year, though.
Okay.
Or would
Not
they
good.
make a move?
Absolutely
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, Sean McVay, Les Snead get extended.
There you go.
Yay.
All that coming up. DeMarco and Travis next. See you tomorrow. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite